He's going to yell about why isn't it the actual stream.
Okay, we're probably live now as I wait for the progress bar. Back to Zoom. We are indeed live. Hormats Commish here. Pre-game Celtics Warriors, and Gabe is back with us. Say hello, Gabe.
Hello.
And it's just me and Gabe for now. Rebecca is doing load management for real. She really is. Got a lot of games coming up, including Santa Cruz versus Team Ignite. A hell of a matchup to start the bubble in Orlando for G League. And us doing that game gives me like 4 straight nights of games because the Warriors play a back-to-back next week in whatever it is. I forget. San Antonio, maybe? I could be wrong,
So.
but yeah, it's just an insane schedule. And then day off Friday next week, which I'm going to just sleep all day probably. And then Saturday, another game. So it'll be rough for me. It'll be rough for Rebecca. We'll have Gabe, but probably not for all of the hosts, right? And try and have Benzino back for those of you who know Benzino, and a couple other guests, just people in Dub Nation that you might have seen before. All right, so what do we got here, Gabe?
Yeah, our first look at Boston. Couple injuries on each side worth talking about. So we're without Wiseman. First game he's missing out of 7 to 10 days reported wrist sprain from that alley-oop that he caught.
On that 7th to 10th day will be a reevaluation. So that's how it goes in Warriors land when things like this happen. Injury, and then you get reevaluated, and then, but with this wrist, you never know. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah,
not quite as bad as
it's just a sprain, so nothing.
Not like Steph MCL where you're reevaluated and then it's like another month. No, it's not one of those.
Yeah, it's gonna be a short span of missed games, but obviously it still sucks. He's so inexperienced that just he needs all the experience he can get. So that sucks. It also sucks for the Warriors because we are very, very low on big guys with Chris and
Draymond and Pascal are good to go tonight.
Yeah, we'll have these, extended small ball lineups. Essentially, I think that's kind of the only option at this point. Looney being the only true center, and I mean even Looney is like not that big, so a lot of Draymond and Pascal at the 5, which have worked more or less. Pascal units have been not as effective lately, but they had a lot of success in the beginning of the year, so hopefully that'll be okay. And the Celtics are without Marcus Smart, so they're missing a key player as well. So hopefully that balances to still being a winnable game for the Warriors. I mean, obviously there's a lot more to contend with, but the Celtics are not a bad team to play without serious size. They don't really have any centers that will make you worried about anything particularly. Tristan Thompson, who we're very used to seeing, but Draymond is also very used to dealing with. And then Daniel Tice, who's sort of, again, kind of more of a small ball pick and pop center than like anybody trying to punish you inside or anything. So they'll be okay. I mean, they've been so good defensively since, with that Looney in the starting lineup group, that I'm not too concerned. They've been the worst rebounding team in the league with Wiseman, so they are not going to get any worse. But that's just continues to be something they need to make sure that they tighten up, especially now without any 7-footers. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see Boston. They've had some ups and downs, but Jaylen Brown is playing out of his mind. He's having his best season. Tatum's been in and out with COVID precautions, but he's obviously a hell of a player. And then Kemba's come back and has been really shaky since he came back the last few games. So they're still kind of rounding into form. So we'll see kind of what version of them we see tonight. They've had some really impressive games, and they've also tricked away some games too. So I think they're obviously a team that will be in the playoffs and be a real contender, but they're kind of doing, they're going through the early season, people injured, people in and out of the lineup. They haven't quite like hit their stride yet this year. So we'll see.
Yeah, a lot of great praise from Steve Kerr on Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Especially in the pregame, we got a little anecdote that he used to drive Jaylen Brown to Oracle, which is probably a violation of NCAA rule, because Nick, his son, played for Cal. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That was funny.
Future superstar is like, yeah, but back then he knew that Jaylen had what he said, physical force of nature. And just to add all that skill that he's added since being with Boston makes him and Jason Tatum the archetype for what actually the Warriors will be looking for in the draft in a few months.
Yeah, yeah. If they could get a Brown type player,
or Brown. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jaylen Brown.
Speaking of Brown, got to just say, remember you mentioned Jonathan Kuminga is on your radar. You really like him, sort of as I would assume, like under the radar-ish player that the Warriors could grab as a number 4 through whatever. Let's just say 4 through 14, right? Lottery. And here we are talking about Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he's been a pretty consistent comp for him. Yeah. And I feel like as soon as Kuminga starts getting on TV, we may not be able to get him at 4 even. I don't know. We'll see.
Right.
But yeah, Jaylen Brown is definitely sort of the upside. Him or Kawhi are kind of the, like, if he hits his ceiling sort of comparisons there.
Wow.
Jaylen Brown's like a really interesting development story because he could not shoot at Cal. I mean, people were shocked that he went number 3 to Boston because he shot like 20% from 3 and like 60% from the free throw line in college. And he looked like very much not a skilled offensive player. And he wasn't the first couple years in the league either, but just one of those guys who just like is this huge development, success story. And
they are going on the pregame broadcast, so I'm going to steal kind of their content here, but one of the big questions was, so how many minutes is Draymond going to get? Or, I mean, does the ceiling of minutes go up? And the answer Kerr gave was, I mean, we'll just kind of see what happens in the game. Sure. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it'll be interesting how Mike Brown does his rotation spreadsheet, considering you probably want to have Looney out there defending as much as he can. It'll probably just be defensive based, like who they got? The Celtics got Tice as the main big vet.
Tristan Thompson, yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. So I wouldn't know how to maybe put in Pascal. I don't know. That's all. Like that's beyond my pay grade.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not. You don't have to really worry matchup wise that much with either of those guys because, like, Tice plays the majority of the minutes, and he's not a guy that beats you with his size or power. So, Looney can easily match up with him. Draymond and Pascal can both match up with him. It's just a matter of being smart because Tice just beats you on the opportunistic offensive rebounds and pick and pop. He can actually shoot. So you have to know to guard him at the 3-point line. Whereas Tristan Thompson is, I mean, we know Tristan Thompson is like, he's purely just box him out, and then that's all you really need to worry about. But that'll be crucial because he'll probably play minutes against Pascal, and Pascal has been not so great at keeping guys off the offensive boards, and that'll be a real point of emphasis with with Tristan Thompson out there, and that's like mostly what he does. So we'll see.
Someone in the chat's asking about the Toronto game, so let's you
Oh
mention that
yeah,
a little bit.
vaguely. I just kind of looked at halftime and saw that VanVleet was having a crazy game, and then kind of checked in every once in a while after that. Yeah, VanVleet went for 54 on like what 22 shot attempts or whatever it ended up being. Crazy efficient game. 11 threes. Yeah, I don't know. One of obviously the second best scoring game this year. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm glad I didn't watch. I get flashbacks watching Fred VanVleet make threes anyways. So.
I love his footwork. It's like
Yeah,
I think it's hard to evaluate a guy like that when you just look at him. He doesn't look like an awesome basketball player, but the fact that his footwork is so incredible and elite makes him that good. So
yeah,
I can see why he
he's
got passed up.
yeah, it's wild his story. And then they said that's the most points ever scored for an undrafted player. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not that surprising, but
yeah, that amount. But like,
yeah,
who else is undrafted?
yeah, nobody's putting
I
up
can't
50
even
points who
think
was
of
going
anybody.
undrafted.
I mean, Manu Ginobili was low, but he wasn't undrafted technically, right?
Yeah,
So
there's been second round
that's
players who've
nuts.
done
That's
that, but
nuts.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
wild.
I wonder who's second. Who's second in points by an undrafted player? Like, I can't even think of an undrafted player that's like good. Like, I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, I feel like, the usual story for undrafted guys is that it's like, oh, they became like a really solid role player and like that's cool. Not that they're putting up 50 points. But
That
yeah,
is
I think
just
Van Vliet's another one that's just like, you kind of have to take seriously when somebody's like a 4-year star of a good college team. I mean, doesn't always mean that they can play basketball at an NBA level, but it usually means that they're not useless. Like it's kind of, I understand why he didn't go high in the draft, but I'm shocked no one just took a chance on him. He had this like really good college career. You'd think at the bottom of the second round, like why not just try it out? But I don't know. I mean, you see those guys. Jalen Brunson's another good example. Like too small to really, be a high draft pick, but has this like 4-year star career leading his college team, and he ends up a late second round draft pick, and now he's like a key rotation guy for Dallas. Like those guys last. Like they matter in the NBA in some way. I understand they're not usually as good as Van Vliet, but I'm always amazed when those type of guys just like straight up don't get drafted. And yeah, people saying in the comments like his size was the issue. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if he was 4 inches taller, he would have gone in the lottery. But he's what, 6 feet, maybe? Like 6 foot. Let's look it up right now, real fast. Yeah, he's 6'1". So 6'1" dudes, like it's just
that's
tough.
like
You
my
got to be
height.
so good.
Yeah,
Lakers,
yeah.
or sorry, Clippers Brooklyn game going down to the last 30 seconds here,
Ooh,
which is exciting.
ooh. And I should check that one out real quick just to be in the know. So I'm tweeting out a link.
Yeah, Brooklyn's up, but Clippers are going to get a shot at tying it. The amount of like high-end star power in this game is ridiculous, and they've all been playing real well.
And Harden is not playing, right?
Oh no, Harden's in this one. He
Oh, I'm
came back.
sorry.
Yeah, this is his
Okay.
first game back from previous.
My bad.
Harden had a triple double. Kyrie has 37. Durant has 28. Like they're just all. Um, Kawhi and George both having pretty good games. Somebody asked me about Jessup in Australia. That's a good little topic while we're waiting for our game to get started. Yeah, so our second round draft picks were both kind of like long-term stash thoughts. Nico Mannion doing his time in the G League, as we'll see soon, and then Justinian Jessup doing his sort of development time in Australia. The last time I looked, he's played, I think, 3 games, and I don't have like stats at my fingertips, but I remember that he's hitting a pretty high rate of threes, and he's had a couple pretty high scoring games. Kind of the guy that we sort of thought he was, which is like he's a sniper.
Yeah, my 2 cents is it's kind of, we're in novelty phase with him. I mean, I'm not saying he can't play. I don't know. Just remember that kind of anything can happen. And so it's just kind of funny now with the age of social media that you can get a guy like that. Just maybe 5 years ago, the NBL, did it even exist? Did it even have a Twitter handle? So take it all with a grain of salt. Just remember, at this point in time, it's still entertainment because we don't really know yet how that translates, and we won't know until he plays a summer league game this upcoming summer, if there is even a summer league game, let's say, because we can't really. It's hard to compare the Australian league directly. There's so many differences. Bogut has said it's much more physical league or whatever. It's probably not as fast as the G League, probably way slower than the NBA and things like that, right? So um, just remember that the NBA is just a totally different level. Of course, I'm always giving you that contrarian view, so I'm just kind of doing what I do there. I'm not against them, but I also, stay even keeled. I'm not like super excited about them like everybody else is or certain people are. It's good news certainly, and he's intriguing. And I would watch if I, had a free day, nothing else to do type of thing. Like I'm always working, so it's hard to really envision that. But I would definitely check out a game and just kind of really analyze, kind of like summer league, kind of like analyze the little things where you can. The fun thing is when you're scouting a guy, you get to like not care about the score and just focus in on that one guy, like even when he's off the ball, what he does and all of that. So that's a fun thing that I like to do, like during summer league. It's like, well, the first thing in summer league that I do is I kind of just sit back and go, okay, who's the best player on the floor? Somebody show me. And you kind of see, oh yeah, okay, that guy is the best player on the floor. And then you kind of look at your guy that you were kind of scouting, like be it Jordan Poole or whoever it was, and kind of watch where he's going, and just kind of get used to him. So those are some fun things to watch, and even like number of points that he scored doesn't even really matter all that much. It's just how he acts and his movement and those kinds of things. So that'll be fun to see with Jessup. But
Yeah,
yeah, we're still waiting for the game
yeah.
to
Brooklyn,
start.
like Clippers game, is slowing down here as they're kind of fouling back and forth to preserve
Oh
time.
wait, this is we're on national TV.
Yeah,
Whoops,
exactly. So they're waiting.
I've got soccer on here. NBC Sports. What channel is TNT? Damn it!
TNT, yeah. So
Oh
there,
God, what channel are
Joshua
you?
Davis in the comments is
There we go.
talking more about draft stuff. Yeah, just last question or last mention of Jessup from that question that Joshua just asked. I don't really have any sense of his defense.
Oh, it's the free throw.
He's
That's
6'7", so he's not
that's a
undersized.
great
I mean,
height.
I know you're saying I think his frame needs filling in, so I think that's fair. He
Yeah,
looks skinny, but I mean, he's a kid coming out of college. They kind of
yeah.
usually do.
Duncan
But
Robinson isn't
I was
all
gonna
that
say
either.
Duncan Robinson is like sort of the hope here, right? That's the best case scenario for Jessup. Long ways to go to become become Duncan Robinson, but um, Dustinian Robinson. But anyways, yeah,
That's the
that's the
Hannah
hope.
reference. That's the Hannah G League. Sorry, just see too
So
many names.
we'll see. We'll keep an eye on him. He scored 24 in his second game.
Yeah,
Joshua also
Fun,
asking about
fun
best
stuff.
case scenario in the draft. I mean, I'm always interested
Yeah.
in still scouting the draft and thinking about it as we
Oh my God, we are going to
enjoy
be
this
so
year.
busy.
I know the
There's
lottery is
so
going to
much
be
to
so
research.
frantic.
Oh God.
Um,
I mean, that's assuming we get the pick for or worse.
yeah, the lottery night is going to be super stressful because Minnesota is going to be in one of those bottom four or so teams, and so there's going to be a lot of like chance that we don't get it. We'll
And
see.
then deals, because
Yeah,
the draft is so stacked with, potential, uh, just lengthy guys, right? Potential Jason Tatums
yeah.
that
The more I look at it,
so
the
many
more I
deals could
feel like
happen.
it's kind of a six-player draft with a like or
Oh,
six.
really?
I mean, six players who are like serious, like kind of guaranteed significant ads. And then there's a bunch more after that who like could be at just as good as any of those six, but are a little more risky. Um, and so I think if we end up in the top six, I mean, which means 4, 5, or 6, I think we're guaranteed a really exciting young player. It just kind of depends where we fall in that group. Kaminga remains my top of my list, but again, we haven't even seen him play, so it's
And I'm gonna
all of
guess
that
we
is
haven't even
based
talked
on
about this.
all of
I'm,
that's
I'm
based
gonna
on descriptions.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna guess that you read about his defense. Am I right? Yeah, and I feel that that's something the Warriors definitely want on their wish list. Is like, can this guy defend? Because that's always been, and you see that today. Oh, our identity is defense. Yada yada yada. Right? And yeah, I mean, defense wins championships. They're totally bought in on that. So like if it came down between a guy like Kaminga who isn't as developed on offense versus like, somebody similar that's more known for his offense, I think they actually take Kaminga, but of course we are talking about uh, months from now. So a lot can
Yeah, and
change and it's just
Kaminga and
speculation.
Green, like their stock right now is very much just still kind of based on high school, because we haven't gotten really to see them other than the top scouts like Mike Schmitz at ESPN like got to see their scrimmages and stuff. But again, still a scrimmage is not the same as a real game. So we'll see next week once they finally start playing some games. But Kaminga, yeah, I mean, what excites me and sort of to answer your question of Joshua of like what kind of needs are they going to look at? I mean, essentially at the height of our like if we get the Minnesota pick, we're not looking at need. We're just taking the most exciting, talent, best player available if you're in the top 5 or 6. But a lot of those guys luckily kind of fit the ideal of what we'd want, which is a high-end two-way wing player. I mean, that's really the obvious. I mean, those, like we were saying before, like those are the guys that the league is built around, right? Tatum's and Durant's and Browns and Kawhi's and all of those guys. And while Wiggins has shown exciting flashes of becoming a more significant long-term piece here, that's still kind of the spot that we could certainly have another player at, especially when you think of like what the long-term depth lineup looks like. There's still another open position there, right? Depending on like
If I may interject at that point in time and just say that the longer that Wiggins plays well, like he's been playing, the harder it is it's going to be to dislodge him from the system. So again, it's like that whole video game thing, that mantra that I have when you're talking about trades and stuff. The Warriors really value continuity. Like that's one of their top things. And so the more Wiggins plays the way he's been playing, the more entrenched he becomes as one of those pillars of the franchise. But we'll see. Luxury tax still paying like how many digits? 9 digits in
yeah.
luxury tax.
I mean, I think if
Oh, it
I'm
depends.
if I'm Myers and I'm, in my best case scenario, thinking forward, um, you know, we end up with Kuminga, let's say, and he looks as good as I'm hoping he is or whatever. I think ideally you still have Wiggins for the remainder of his contract. But I mean, remember, just like we're seeing with Wiseman, like there's almost zero rookies who come in and are like really good, or like really good in terms of contributing to winning, right? Rookies generally don't contribute to winning very much, and that's just kind of the reality. And we haven't had to think about that for a while because we've drafted at the end of the first round and it just hasn't mattered, right? But like we're seeing with Wiseman, oozing talent, but doesn't really know how to play at an NBA level in terms of like just understanding the game, right? And every rookie who comes in is limited in their understanding of like how to play NBA basketball. So having a guy like Kuminga come in and back up Wiggins for a few.
Off.
I'm a few seconds behind you then. Anyways,
Okay.
Point is Wiggins being the vet that sort of like grooms Kuminga or whoever behind him, I think that's not a bad thing. Okay, I just got tip off.
Cool. All right. Let me know when you hit 11:41 and go ahead and do the play-by-play.
Okay. Steph just hit a 3. That's exciting.
Boom, boom.
And
all right, 11:41.
Now, okay, I'm with you.
Cool.
All right, so that was exciting to see Steph hit his first 3. Kemba takes a pull-up and hits it. They're
Celtics
starting
those whites. Cool.
Yeah, they're starting Tristan Thompson this game. They've kind of mixed and matched Thompson and Tice depending on matchup from what I've seen. Steph gets Tatum on a switch, had a layup, but
I see Tice. Do I see Tice? I see him.
No, not on the court.
Oh
yeah, no, wait, you're totally right. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
I thought that was Grant Williams. No, they're starting 2 bigs. That's interesting. Okay. Walker hits the 3.
Weird. The Celtics front of the jersey says Boston Celtics.
Yeah, it's supposed to look like their championship banners. That's like the model of it.
Yay,
nice
Oubre didn't, brick or airball the first one.
Yeah, and then saves the layup by fouling Thompson, who's a somewhat shaky free throw shooter.
So they went Twin Towers, relatively speaking.
That's interesting. I think, I mean, it kind of makes sense in a way if you're like, the Warriors' weakness is rebounding.
Do this? Who do they normally start?
I guess you're right. Smart would probably be the other starter, right? And so he's injured. But they've been flexible with their lineups. I know Grant Williams has started some games when they wanted to go smaller. So Brad Stevens is a little flexible with who that 5th guy is. But I think it might be a plan to punish us on the boards, which is smart from their point of view. Thompson misses both free throws. Steph clears. Draymond's coming up. We see some split action on the side for Steph, who gets a wide open look, goes into the, beautiful. Dumps it off to Oubre for the dunk. Steph had a pretty open 3 there, but pushed the issue and got a dunk from Oubre.
Thank you for the play-by-play because I'm busy Instagramming our link.
Looney holds up well on the switch with Brown, but he hits a tough fadeaway. 7-7.
It's hard for me to root against the guy. I mean, obviously I will tonight, but I love Jaylen Brown just because he went to Cal.
He's a great dude too, from all it looks.
Yeah, exactly. And politically active.
Yeah. Wiggins forced into a tough fadeaway. Misses, and Celtics come down. Kemba's looking really aggressive here. Draymond blocks his 3-pointer, but it, airball goes to the offense and Thompson finishes inside. Alley-oop attempt for Wiggins gets blown up, but Curry is wide open in the corner and hits the 3.
Phew.
It's a weird choice of a pass to Wiggins there, but he was able to recover. Draymond, of course, just lob thirsty as always. So we got Oubre on Brown, Wiggins on Tatum. Oubre does a great job of locking up Brown, and Brown travels when Draymond comes over to help.
Oh, yeah. Man. I mean, man,
Yeah. I mean,
Oubre, I
Oubre,
feel, yeah.
he
I'm
gets,
sorry, I can't hate on the guy.
yeah, I get the problems. He's clearly not a perfect fit on offense. He clearly hasn't figured out how to play with Steph well, but you can't deny the defense that he brings. Wiggins in the post gets Oubre open from three and he buries it. There we go.
Ooh, yes.
13-9 Warriors.
Sooner or later, I'll get this Instagram thing done and I can actually watch.
Brown tries Oubre again. Oubre pokes it away and he pulls it out back to Tatum. Tatum gets Wiggins on his hip, goes to the fadeaway, misses, but Tice tips it out to Kemba. Tristan Thompson's in trouble trying to ISO on Looney for some reason. Gets right to the rim. He's just too big for Looney. 13-11. Steph gets
Well, at
right
least
by.
we came out and kept it close.
Yeah, Steph gets right by Walker again, but ball gets tipped away. Gets right by Walker again.
Come on,
Draymond
Drake.
three
That's it.
misses. Steph's getting around Kemba every time he tries, and I think he's gonna take advantage of that soon. Steph with the great contest on Brown's jumper and forces a miss. Draymond pushing. Pulls it out to Oubre from the top. Oh, and Steph is wide open from three again and buries it.
Yeah, baby.
Kemba has lost Steph on every possession so far. Like
Yes,
either
sir.
Steph just rubs him off on a screen and goes right by him, or he's just lost him in the corner somewhere and Steph ends up wide
Kemba's so far the best Warrior.
open.
I don't like. I'm just kidding. I don't hate on guys.
No hate, but he has not guarded Steph well so far. And that's the difference between having Smart in the lineup or not, right? You know, if you're starting
Very
Smart,
awesome point.
you park Kemba on Oubre where he's less of a threat, and you let Smart take Steph, and they don't have that option. So great open from the Warriors here. I think they've been really sharp on both ends. Doesn't mean they've come up with stops every time, but they haven't really given up any like wide open looks or bad plays on defense. And other than a couple really tough shots from Wiggins, like turnaround fadeaway and Draymond's three, they haven't missed a shot yet. Steph and Oubre both open up 3 for 3. Steph hit all 3 threes. If Steph gets a rhythm in the first quarter, that is usually a good sign. And then Oubre and Wiggins, this is sort of the ideal matchup in terms of testing. Can, similar to the Clippers, really, like, who have two really significantly dominant wing guys. Like, this is why you have Oubre and Wiggins in the lineup at the same time. You actually can match up. They've held up.
Any comments that are worth talking about?
No, just generally excited about things.
Yes. This is very promising.
Yeah.
Great start against a good team.
Yeah, I haven't watched the Celtics at all this year either. Just kind of looked at box scores and stuff. So I'm interested to see.
If anybody's seen the Celtics, go ahead and comment.
I think Peyton Pritchard's out tonight too, so they're kind of thin at the guard. That's going to be Kemba's going to have to figure out how to guard Steph better if they're going to have a chance here. You cannot. I am amazed at how open he's been on these possessions. Steph looked on a couple of those like he was shocked to be just standing there with no one here.
Man, and I missed it because I'm busy doing this social media thing. I mean, like, how wide open was he? Did he do? I know this sounds stupid because I wasn't watching, but did he do the little extra bounce to try and draw the 4-point play type thing?
think on one of them he kind of just stopped and sort of steadied himself and then shot.
Yeah. Boy, it's so silly. I mean, he will just take his time to draw that extra. Oh, are we back?
Yeah, we're back. Jaylen Brown misses the open three. They got him a pretty good look there, but he missed. And they
love seeing Kelly fly like that. Steph got the rebound, but Kelly was, doing a flyby. That was just insane hot.
Oh, Looney.
Loon dog. Oh.
Looney
What's
got
better, the spin or the tip? And like, which one was more Looney?
I feel like Looney does that a lot, where he misses his initial shot, but he knows he does, and so he gets his own tip in.
They need to add that. Well, Brown with a jumper. Was that Brown?
I think that was Kemba, but I'm not sure.
Kemba, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
NBA 2K needs to have like a putback guy.
Right. Steph took a bit of a heat check on that with only a centimeter of space there, but he's made his first three. Kemba is also come out hot, and he draws a foul on Oubre.
Be careful with Kemba getting hot.
Yeah, Kemba has had a few really rough shooting games, and he's kind of due for one. So hopefully we don't get him too hot here. I guess he said two pretty rough shooting games in a row. But hey, keeping the lead. Boston goes to their bench. We got three subs in here: Grant Williams, Robert Williams, and Semi Ojeleye. Take out Tatum, Tice, and Thompson. Warriors keep their 5. Emma makes both free throws. 18-15 Warriors. Got some horns action here from the Warriors. Got Steph open on a screen, finds Wiggins for the open three. He misses it. Williams clears. Kemba now being guarded by Oubre since Tatum's out. Wow, great play from the Warriors. Oubre strips Jaylen Brown on the drive off of his own leg. Warriors ball.
Can you tell who's on the broadcast? I don't recognize his voice.
I have it muted, but
I'm trying to figure this out. Anybody in the chat know? I mean, not to drown us out.
Draymond with a really bad lob attempt there for Looney. Forgot it was Looney, not Wiseman. Threw it 4 inches over where Looney could touch it.
I'm trying to figure out who's the color guy.
Open three for Grant Williams, and he buries it. Tie game at 18.
The play-by-play guy is just a regular guy, nobody knows his name type guy.
Steph gets wide open off a screen again, but misses this time. Yeah, he's really getting open off of just a simple little screen.
No, Jaylen, good.
Misses it.
Oh.
God,
Draymond missed Looney.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
That Draymond's had, 3 turnovers now?
Oh, God. I've seen 2 of them in the last 2 possessions.
One didn't, right. Never mind. Wiggins caught one of them. One of them should have been a turnover, but Wiggins adjusted and stopped it from being a turnover. But he's been sloppy with his passes. Good defense on Kemba's drive there. Jaylen Brown tests Wiggins, gets a step back, misses it. Brown has come out cold, luckily for us. We got Bazemore in for Oubre, by the way. Wiggins pulls it from 3 and buries it.
Wiggs.
Just keeps shooting well.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
I love that. That looked pretty. I mean, the more he does that, the more confident you are as a fan when he throws that up.
Brown gets an open 3 and misses. Brown's come out real cold. Steph gets an open look again, but there's a foul on the screen on the Celtics. And Kemba fighting through the screen or Williams grabbing on the screen. Perhaps a freedom of movement foul.
Yeah, freedom of movement. Kerr talked about that in the pregame, and if you want to know anything about that, check our channel later. I put the
To
video
see
in.
Wiseman there on the bench.
Yeah, he's going to travel to Dallas tomorrow with the team.
Steph gets right by Williams for the
Ooh.
and one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
They're
Steph's
up
smelling
5.
some blood here. He's coming out really aggressive, which I love to see. And Boston, just like I was saying that they're not going to really punish the Warriors with their bigs, none of their bigs are really particularly great rim protectors. Robert Williams, who Steph just drew that foul on, is probably their best shot blocker, but he's also young and jumpy. And as Steph was able to do, like, you can get him in the air and draw fouls. It's just kind of a weak side shot blocking you have to worry about with him. Bazemore guarding Tatum. Tatum splits. Wow, that was a nice move by Tatum. Gets to the rim. He's just so silky. Him and Brown, they're just like so smooth around the basket.
And the thing is isn't Tatum ahead of schedule? Like you could envision this, but yeah. Oh, step back rim, but Baze. Oh, real
saves it to Steph, and he hits the reload. Whew. Steph is excited. He's
Steph
shooting
went like
well.
this.
Yeah.
Like, he's shaking his head because I guess he didn't think he should have missed the last couple of threes.
I think he was mad he missed the last couple. Tatum pulls it, misses.
Steph. I mean, I feel like you just got to hope Jalen and Jason miss.
Yeah, which we've got lucky with. Steph finds Wiggins in the corner. But Wiggins' toe is on the line.
No.
They're waving it off.
Oh, man.
Standing on the out of bounds line.
I got to delete my celebration. God.
That was a great look from Steph. We'll see if we get a replay.
We would have been up 10.
They're playing great.
Probably would have been a timeout. Man, the little things, a millimeter.
Kemba subbed out for Teague here.
Haunt us. Ooh, Jeff Teague, interesting.
Tatum going on Wiggins. Wiggins plays him tight, ends up with a bailout three.
Hayes with a nice closeout. It's nice. Sorry, Benzo, wherever you are.
Draymond pulls up. I hate that shot. Really didn't need that. I don't know why he's doing that. Like, just, you don't need to do that. Early in the shot clock, what's the point?
Maybe
Tatum gets a step.
I don't know.
We got our Juan Toscano-Anderson sighting, by the way. We didn't mention that.
Oh, yeah. Timeout.
Yeah. Or do we? I don't know. I feel like my screen is jumping around and I'm missing people. Yeah, it is Juan. Juan's in there. I was right. So a little sloppy last couple possessions, but looking really great. Steph has 15 first quarter points. That's always a huge deal. Brown's 1 for 6. That's been huge. He's missed a few open ones though, so gotta keep it on him because he's gonna start cashing in. Draymond having kind of a weird game on offense. He's been great on defense though. You'll take it. Just needs to get a little cleaner with the ball. All in all, exciting first quarter. I mean, I think the Looney starting lineup has been much steadier. I mean, it makes sense. I'm still kind of conflicted about whether they, I just didn't love the backing off of Wiseman starting. I think it would have made a lot of sense if they didn't start him game 1, because most rookies don't start game 1. But it's fine. He seems to have taken it well, and they definitely play better with Looney because he's just a smarter basketball player.
It's insane how smart Looney is.
Having the basketball IQ when you have Steph, Dre, and Loon all on the court at the same time is incredible. And they're so used to playing with each other too.
The other thing I like about Loon is, not only is he just a great guy, very, very open to talk to during media availability, but was gonna say is like he's self-effacing as well. Like he'll say, "Yeah, I used to not talk as much, and then Draymond taught me how to talk more and just talk." Because I asked him about, and I don't think I really you're ad hoc, you're in a media availability. I throw out a question. It's hard to like just follow up and go into detail because it's just bang, bang, bang. But it was when during Wiseman's last game when he played. I noticed like what team did we come out sucky against? That was really like the
Is it
catalyst for the change.
Phoenix
Phoenix.
or
Yeah,
Utah?
it was Utah. So
Yeah.
Steph's man came all the way around the screen. Wiseman's guarding Gobert. That's the one where they came out 19-2 on us, 14
Yeah.
to 0. Gobert would just have a split second advantage on Wiseman and a split second advantage on the screen for the guy Conley looping all the way around where Steph had to fight through the screen. I'm looking at that and going, that's not enough for me to bench Wiseman, but it was enough for them to do that, which is fine because I just noticed where if Looney were there, he would just give a slightly better angle.
Hmm.
Wiseman is, first of all, he's 7'1", so it's harder to give a better angle. Secondly, just doesn't have the experience to give that angle, and
Yeah.
you can't really even teach that. So, anyways,
It's
we're
just,
back.
Juan Toscano
What
gets
up?
right to the rim
ATO
off
by
a
Kerr.
fake handoff.
ATO by Kerr. He loves
Yeah.
those fake handoffs ones, and
You
who
see
I mean,
Draymond rip a couple of those every game. That was great.
yeah,
So we're
because
getting
it's a
Juan
chess
as the
match.
small ball center. Oh,
Oh,
great steal by
Bazemore.
Bazemore. And he
Yes, got the
finishes.
advantage. 2021 NBA era where they can't touch Bazemore because he got ahead. So
Yep.
that's the key these days. User
Yeah.
speed, get ahead. They can't clear past you.
22-31. Great double
Look at
team on
that. Look at that.
Tatum. And they recover.
With Juan and Wiggins.
Oh, man. And Draymond activity there,
And you
too.
love Juan.
Forces a really tough. Oh,
Of
man.
course. Tatum bails him out, but that's why you have Tatum. That's why
Yeah.
you
I
pay
mean,
them top dollar.
yeah, it's great
Or he will
defense.
get paid.
Oh,
Is he
boy.
paid yet? I forget. He's
I
third
think
year.
he just got his extension. Like, it hasn't kicked in yet, but
Beautiful
Steph.
stuff. Giving you a clinic on how to use your body,
Yeah,
extending the finger
seriously.
roll for you young players. Oh,
Yeah, the
that's
way
love.
Steph, when he gets a step, you see all the best guards do it. Oh,
Oh, look
great
at Steph on
defense,
defense.
man.
Almost the same thing on defense. And
Oh,
Wiggins with the
Wiggins.
behind the. Oh,
Oh, man. Oh, wow.
I can't believe
Beautiful,
my eyes.
beautiful basketball.
We are playing bonkers with Juan Toscano at the 5. Well,
Yeah.
Draymond, maybe.
Yeah,
One
I
or the
mean,
other.
whatever. Juan Toscano's guarding their center, so whatever you want to call that.
Oh,
Um, Tatum's going to try Wiggins. Draymond's coming over to double. Deep three from Ojale. Bazemore fights and it's their Warriors ball. Every possession on defense has been really incredible. Tatum's made some tough shots because every great player makes some tough shots, but they've been really making it hard on the Celtics. And Juan has been great in his minute.
38.8 seconds. We're up 11. Then 11, 36 or
Yeah.
35. So small.
So you'll
Okay,
see
cool.
Steph do the 2-for-1. Steph's probably going to pull a 3 here.
And they know it too.
Yeah.
Celtics double them.
We get
travel on Draymond, 4 turnovers. Oh my God.
It's really the only dark spot so far. Otherwise, they've been phenomenal. You think about being up 11, 35 points on Boston here, despite some bad turnovers. That's pretty impressive. So Kemba gets Juan up in the air, but Juan is able to wall him off, and they force a missed shot, and Steph will have the last shot here. I feel like Kemba's mad about that, and I kind of believe him. It seemed like he got Juan up in the air and then drew the foul there, but they called it as vertical, which, sure, I'll take it. Steph's going to go at Kemba, pulls it from like deep, misses it. That's fine. You will certainly let Steph take that shot. And we go into the second up 11. The defense, again, I just am so impressed by.
Okay, I'm about to let Kayla in. Give me a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 turnovers and you're still up 11, shooting 64%, winning the rebound battle, which is huge. Just every other marker, other than turnovers, are in our favor.
All right. KV is coming in a minute. I got to do highlights. So once she gets on here, I get to go do more stuff that prevents me from watching the game. How's the comments looking?
Just kind of generally commenting on stuff, nothing worth really sort of talking about. Just, solid first, etc. People in the comments, quarter breaks are a great time to ask questions if you want us to talk about something, because, it's a break.
It's on TNT, right?
Yeah, TNT.
Okay, where are we at here?
Yeah, Dre has 3. Yeah, Dre has 3. At least one other play was particularly bad, and he got bailed out. But three total. Yeah, he's been sloppy. And 2 of those were just really badly misjudged, like forgetting who Looney is plays. Like one just throwing it over Looney's head on that alley-oop attempt, and another one where he threw an outlet to Looney that was way ahead of him. Again, just like, I know Draymond knows how to play with Looney. They've played a lot, but one of those things where it's like, Wiseman catches both of those passes. Well, if he catches them, if his hands are good in those moments. Yeah. Yeah, and then as Road Karma was mentioning, Draymond's jumper on that pull-up 18-footer that's basically a turnover too. Don't know why Draymond, he does that like once every couple of games where he just like pulls up from 18 with like a full shot clock, and I don't know. I don't know why he does it.
Like that one, yeah. I feel like maybe I can ask some of Draymond's people, but
maybe he's just
they might
trying
not
to,
know.
trying to get a little rhythm or
He's doing
something.
like a heat check off of no heat.
Yeah, yeah, maybe build up some heat first, but
I don't know. Or maybe you never know. Maybe there's an analytic out there which says that if he makes his first shot, they're like, I don't know.
I would love to
13-1.
see some stats on his percentage on that shot, though. It's like 10% or something.
Yeah, so take your pick on the analytic. Like,
Yeah,
13-1 but
I'm sure it's just him trying to get a feel, like he wants to see the ball go in, and he only usually does it when they're up a little bit, and it's like kind of a, he feels like he maybe has time. All right, so we got the second unit with Pascal at the 5. Oubre picks up a dumb foul. Oubre kind of just stopped his momentum.
Where's Kayla? Joining.
So more one Toscano with Wanamaker, Lee, Oubre, and Pascal.
Let me know if she pops up.
She's connecting. There she is, but her audio is not there yet.
Unmute yourself. Where's your virtual background? You gotta have some.
No, she's still connecting to the audio. She can't hear us.
No.
All right, Teague going at Oubre. They wall him off really well. Shot clock violation again. Great defense.
Forever. Connecting to audio. Oh, I gotta 4-panel this. So hang tight.
And she just was unable to connect to the audio and left. Now she's
man.
coming back, I guess. I think she's retrying. Wanamaker with the great drive, can't finish. Tatum's coming down with a head of steam. Goes at Pascal. Oh, man. I think Wanamaker got called on there. Yeah, Wanamaker reached. So Tatum draws 2 quick fouls in the second. All right. She's back, but still no audio. Oh, there she is.
Hey.
Go landscape.
Oh, okay, my bad. There's a lot of things happening right now.
Go virtual background.
Give me a
And
minute for the virtual background. Where's that? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Which one did you put one?
Go Warriors. I like the dark one.
Ooh, Oubre hits a tough step back.
Yeah. That one looks cool, actually. Whether you can see the Warriors. Yeah, go landscape.
He guy says Pascal and hits a 3. All right, poke it out. Oubre tries to drive, pokes it out.
Very cool.
Ooh, Amy Lee airballs it. Had Pascal on the dump off, but wanted to get a shot up, it looked like. Oh, man. Tatum travels.
Testing the audio. Mute that one. Here. You ready, Kayla? You're muted, Kayla. Where's your Warriors gear? Like, I see you wearing like, okay. Oh, my bad, my bad. You have to, okay, yeah. Keep that
Don't
one.
doubt me.
Yeah, I know. Pascal.
Oh,
So
man. Yeah, gets
we
the
got to
foul.
sync up in a minute. We'll sync up after you shoot the free throws, but are you at the Pascal free throws?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, it's a dead ball, so it's kind of hard to sync on those. But anyway, I got to do more highlights. So
Pascal hits the first free throw. They're still up 9. Second unit is holding steady. And misses the second. Warriors playing zone, which they've been doing with this second unit. Tatum
now
gets
the
one.
fouling. Darn it.
Tatum draws
Trying to
another
stop
foul.
fouling.
Yeah, Tatum's been having his way with this second unit zone. But he misses the free throw. Uh, 8-point lead for the Warriors. I'd like to see Pascal go at Tice more, but he's got to be careful on that. You just can't dribble through 3 people and expect to keep the ball.
Yeah, it's a little tough.
All right. So Kayla, are we going to get a Rupert cameo later?
He's chilling right there.
Oh,
There he is.
Yeah, he'll probably come over here in a minute.
Okay. All right.
I guess.
So here we go.
Oh, man.
One had a nice Euro, but Tice just.
Yeah, you got to be faster.
Oblivion.
Got to be faster than that in the NBA.
Uh-oh, here comes Tatum. Timeout.
And Boston has cut it to 4. Tatum has really done whatever he's wanted with Wiggins out of the game.
Yeah.
And the second unit
Interesting,
offense has looked weak.
I wonder what they're going to do with that. You just say screw it, bring in Wiggins and play him defense on Tatum the whole game. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think you have to have Oubre or Wiggins guarding him. I think the zone doesn't seem to be working. I mean, it has in the past, but Tatum has just slid through the cracks in it in the last several possessions. So I don't know.
Well, in the chat, KV, you got to vote for the Golden Gate Bridge background. So sorry, I screwed that one up. You can change it if you want.
See?
Whoops. What do I know? I'm not a virtual background analyst.
Yeah, I gotta keep it like the Bay.
Oh, yeah, that is nice. And actually, the virtual background, like having problems, is almost like fog. Kind of cool.
Yeah, it's very realistic.
There you
Very
go.
realistic.
That is actually a really cool background. Not bad. Yeah. But you're in LA right now.
Yeah,
One of those you follow
unfortunately.
us on Instagram. One of the people from the Bay in LA having to deal with all those faker fans.
All day.
Yeah, as if any of them actually bleed purple and gold. No, I mean,
Oh.
some of them do, but a lot of them don't.
Yeah, but none of them were cheering for the Lakers before LeBron got traded. They all were
Seriously,
silent
right?
when the Lakers weren't doing well. They were silent.
Or when you know, they just latched on to Kobe, right? Take your pick. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty hilarious how much like a ton of Laker fans were pissed off at LeBron when he first got there and were like, "You're not supplanting Kobe," and now they're all excited.
All of a sudden, AD comes and they're super excited about it.
Yeah, and we all just pretend to not count that year when LeBron was bad on the Lakers. We're just gonna not
Nobody
really
wants
count
to
that
acknowledge
year.
that.
I haven't loved the second unit the last few games. I don't know. It's sort of like they had one game with the Oubre Wiggins flip of who was in the second unit where it really worked. I forget which game the first time they did it, but I feel like they've scuffled since then.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing okay, but it's still I feel like they just can't get like a full grip on what's going on. They like can't complete it.
Yeah, it's just there isn't having Wiggins there instead of Oubre was nice because Wiggins at least you can kind of trust if a possession's blown up to like bail you out with something. Whereas Oubre is not really the guy you just like throw the ball to with 5 seconds left and he like gets you a good shot. And so they have to rely entirely off of just like stuff opening up through motion, and that doesn't always work.
No, it does not.
All right, we're back. Same group though. So we got Oubre isoing on Tatum, falls down and gets bailed out with a foul. Sure, Tatum isn't arguing about it, but it looked kind of ridiculous, but we'll take it. Pascal, it would be nice to see him have a good game here too. He's been kind of quiet.
I feel like I'm at a different spot in the game than you guys.
Oh yeah, we can sync up.
Let's sync up.
What's your game clock?
It's on a Celtics teammate of Larry Bird on my screen. I'm at second quarter 10:20.
Oh man, you're way behind.
Yeah, we're at 7:54, 53, 52.
Okay. It's supposed to be live. How do I?
Yeah, that's a lot of a delay.
Oh,
We're usually
I see
delayed.
what happened. I see what happened here. Give me a second.
Okay. Pascal looking aggressive.
Oh,
Great.
no.
Oh my God.
No.
I was wondering. I was like, I'm not seeing anything that you guys are saying.
Oh my God, Oubre.
Oh my God. I could have dunked that. Jesus.
Yeah. That's funny. Oubre's been
Oh my God.
he's been bad at some shooting.
What the hell was
Oh,
that? I mean, that
jeez.
just doesn't make sense.
But every once in a while, he'll come in clutch.
Yeah, it's just shocking to see him miss a dunk. That's been the thing that he has been 100% on.
Oh,
I want to
Um,
categorize that as an air ball / brick of,
Yeah.
just
right?
like a brain fart that he kind of has. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I don't want to blame him
Oh,
too
there we
much,
go.
'cause
All
there you
right,
go.
makes it up with a dunk on
Makes
the
up
other end.
for it.
Down to only a 1-point lead though after Tatum
I
got them the
still
lead.
I
think
know.
I think those are tapering down. Like, I still think, after 32 games, that's my new calculation of identity. 32
Mhm.
games, he'll be good.
Yeah, by 70 games, we'll know what's going on.
Right.
Right. I mean, really, you shouldn't put a
Come the
number
end
on
of
it.
the season, we'll finally have it
Yeah.
figured out.
Yeah, I mean, people miss dunks.
Well,
It's just annoying.
And
Yeah.
sometimes teams don't figure it out. Like, name a team that sort of got dismantled in the last 3 years. Those are teams that should have figured it out by game 82, but didn't.
Yeah.
Or, crumbled in the first round type thing.
All right. Well, as Noah said in the chat, bench blew the lead. We got Looney, we got Wiggins back. We'll see if we can do something here. But with
Yeah.
Steph out of the game, it's still going to be a little dicey. And
Speaking
Tatum
of
has
bench,
gotten hot.
oh my God, hash mark, beyond hash mark. Okay, airball, good.
Airballs
Yeah.
it. That's That's what happens when normal people take that shot.
Right.
See, for people who are on that national broadcast, they're talking about, let's see how long they go without Steph. I mean,
Yeah,
we
it's
already know
clockwork.
he's coming back in. Like, we already know.
Yep.
After
Oh
6 minutes.
man, Tatum
Like,
or
People
Walker,
forget that the
sorry.
Warriors play as a team. Like, we definitely have our stars,
Yeah.
but like, are a whole team here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a video game.
Walker
Like-
gives Oubre back his blown dunk by blowing that layup. And now
So
we have
Steph is
Steph back.
And the Warriors, we're going to go with Steph and Wanamaker in the backcourt for a few minutes.
Mhm.
Is that what they're doing or no? No, he
Yep.
came out.
Yeah, no, you're right. They brought Draymond back. Whole starting lineup's back.
Starters, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kerr was like, hell no.
Yeah.
We need to get this
Right.
thing
Well,
back.
We'll make sure this happens.
Oh, Looney couldn't finish.
There we go.
that is the Looney Wiseman trade off there is
Mhm.
Right, because
Looney.
Tice was right there.
Yep. Looney can do a lot, but
Uh-oh.
finishing is not
Oh
his
no,
thing.
Thompson got.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
Wiggins on a switch and he's just too
Thompson
big.
is a beast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's just too big for any sort of
Oh,
guard.
careful, Wiggs. Wiggs
All right.
versus Tatum. Should be
Gets
fun.
the switch
Got the
on
screen.
Thompson, pulls it.
Yeah.
I don't love it. I would have loved him to try
Blow
to go by
by
it.
Tristan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Right,
Brown
and
goes
Jalen
right
blows
by
by us.
Oubre. Yeah, they're getting a flow going.
Timeout.
Kirk pulls
Mhm.
timeout.
We're
Yeah.
down 3.
43-40.
Let's check my highlights. 4 highlights? Is that it? Well, the Oubre one's coming up, I bet. Wow. Okay. 34 highlights so far. Oubre dunk will be the 5th. So yeah, haven't hit the flurry yet. And check chat real quick.
Yeah, just checking. Yeah, so far 19-5 in the second quarter. I think that's it's just the bench has fallen off. It's interesting. The beginning of the year, like they were the highlight. And that has not been the case the last chunk of games.
Because I missed a lot of that start because I was doing other stuff. But was that Tatum just kind of imposing his will?
Yeah, they were zoning him up, and he was just basically splitting the gaps kind of whenever he wanted to.
The thing to look out for is when we start Q4, are we going to start with the same rotation, or we're going to stick Wiggins in there to guard Tatum specifically?
Or
I
just
think you
go
gotta go with
man.
that.
Like I'm okay with
Yeah.
Oubre going man and just having Oubre on him. I think Oubre should be fine, but the zone wasn't working. I don't know. I mean, Kerr
Yeah.
loves that zone with that group, but was not working.
It's not working.
Okay, I gotta get some snacks here. I'm dying. All right.
Well, 3-point lead. Steph and Draymond back, so we'll see. I mean, they obviously were better when they had the starters in, so hopefully that can continue. They can win these minutes. But yeah, frustrating when you build up a big lead against a good team and then your bench just gives it all right back.
Like classic Warriors giving up their lead, just losing the defense.
Be interesting if we get an actual close game. I feel like every game has been a blowout one way or the other.
Yeah.
There's been like 2 or 3 close games.
Mm-hmm.
So, how's the weather in LA right now?
It was nice today. It wasn't too bad. It's been cold, but I mean, I can't really complain. It's probably been, well, it's been in like the low 50s, so that's pretty cold. I always feel like all my friends back up north are like, you don't even remember the cold. Yeah. Like 99% of the reason why I left. I'm from Napa Valley, so I'm from like the North Bay.
Okay, we're back. Draymond post up. Steph.
Yeah, boom. Looney with the
2-pointer.
great screen on that too.
Again, Steph with the white-soled shoes, making him look like a
Mhm.
miniature version of Clay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh,
Draymond.
Oh yes, got there.
And then
Yeah.
Wiggins run out. Great pass by
I love
Steph.
how Wiggins turned the scoop into a dunk at the last second.
Right.
It's just so long.
He's just so casual with his athleticism.
Mm-hmm. Just there it goes.
And dribble handoff for Kemba.
No, Jalen, no.
Gets a shot in the
Dang
corner.
it.
Yeah, he's starting to heat up a little too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Going back and forth. Oh, this is fun.
yeah.
Steph.
Gets his shot again.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Boy. He's getting a shot whenever he wants it. They have yet to provide a good defensive set against him.
Mm-hmm.
Draymond, Kemba.
Oh, 2-pointer.
But yeah, I'm like 1 second behind now,
Oh.
but it's okay.
Gonna need
But
to
it's
hear
3
you.
minutes.
Gonna need to hear you on these.
My bad. I was like getting caught up.
You got.
All right.
You're our Oubre. You got to provide the energy because we're analysts. We don't know.
My bad. I know. I was
Celebrate.
like, I'm not that technical. I just talk shit or talk smack. But yeah.
Yeah. Just don't say the F word. You're good. Shit is now
All right.
official on TNT and all that.
All right.
And Tristan Thompson just continuing to be big down there.
He's only, yeah. I mean, he's getting better than he was. But he still misses.
He played all last season for Cleveland still, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Or was he out? Was he out of the job for a little bit? Okay.
They just had a bunch of centers.
Yeah, I feel like he was active on the roster,
signed till
but
later,
I don't know if
right?
he had minutes. I think so. I think it was later.
It should have been
and
later.
they
This
had
guy's a
Drummond
baller.
and they had Nance and they just, I don't know. Cleveland for some reason keeps just stocking up on a million centers and I don't know.
But he was always signed, right?
Yeah.
It just feels like he went off the radar for some reason.
Well, I think they just
happened.
basically they gave Drummond his job and he was like backing up Drummond and nobody cared what the Cavs were doing last year anyways, so nobody paid attention.
Right.
Yeah.
Go Steph.
Gets right by again.
Wait,
finds Lee in the corner.
Damian?
Okay. Yeah, Damian. Looney
a little
it.
Off.
Oh, great play.
Right.
Great play.
Yeah, right.
The Looney lob, which is a soft tap in off the
Yeah.
the backboard.
Always.
But it works.
Yeah.
Looney ISO'd on Kemba. Kemba gets by him. Good rotation though.
So,
Forces a tough shot, and Lee gets the rebound.
Who is that? Who's 43?
It's somebody Green. I forget his first name. Good rotation there by
I should
Brown.
know this. I know all the greens. Here's the Draymond Green. No.
On straight ahead,
Cricket.
misses. That's okay. That's the Draymond 3 you'll live with later in the shot clock, open from straight away. Kemba
Kemba.
pulls it. Man, all the Boston
They're up by
stars
one.
are starting to like hit shots again. We got a little lucky
there
in
we
that
go.
quarter. I just keep going
Look
with
at the footwork. Oh,
oh man.
Hmm.
Green did a good job, actually,
Yeah, jump
Yeah.
to the
to not
side.
foul. To not foul. Still.
Right. Right to not foul.
Yeah, Steph got him up in the
There
air.
you go.
Oh, what the heck was that? Oh, no. Looney's injured? Jesus.
Oh god.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
How'd
He
he get? Yeah.
tweaked his ankle.
It looked like
Ooh.
a step
Now
on
he's got to
the
go
foot.
to the bench.
Like
Oh,
stuck
boy.
weird. Yeah.
So we're gonna go real small here. Lee and
Yeah.
Draymond up to
3.
5,
Oh,
Juan up to
man.
4.
Lee
Mhm.
continues his shooting
There we
There we
weirdness.
go. What is it?
And
Short
Jaylen
again,
Brown
thank God.
goes,
Okay.
all right. Yeah, Toscano.
Oh, Draymond.
Draymond.
Nice. How many
Oh my god.
Wait.
He's mad at himself, but
Yeah,
mad at
if he
him.
just makes a simple pass here, Lee has a wide open shot.
6 turnovers.
Yeah.
Feels like it.
I wonder if that was a miscommunication because he's talking with Damian, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But he is mad at himself, too.
I mean, at the end of the day, he threw it out of bounds.
Right.
Right. It is. Let's call
Oh,
what it
What a
is.
steal.
Great defense from
Way to
Steph
go,
there.
Steph.
Mhm.
Ah,
Okay.
so he misses
That's-
the left.
I like
It was a
I
good
like that
step in.
move.
Yeah.
That's what you want
He
Draymond to
didn't-
do.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like he had it. I mean, you didn't know that he could make a move like that. Big
Yep.
step.
Mhm.
All right. Steph has
Looney went to
Jalen
the
on him.
locker room. Oh. Oh, wow. What a
Jalen
matchup.
stays
matchup.
with him. Gets it back. Gets by him.
Yes, Steph.
Foul. Yeah, Jalen Brown's good defender.
Steph wants the shot. I don't think so. I think he was fouled way up top.
No, he got
Not
fouled on
way
the
up
drive.
top.
Yeah, he won't get that.
Yeah.
But he didn't
I don't
dribble.
think he.
Yeah, I think
So
he
there's
got
that.
fouled as he like dribbled
Like-
and then fell and
Yeah.
he flipped it up at the rim.
Yeah. Right. Try to make it a shot.
Well, so 50-49 for people who don't know the score in the comments. Got Wiggins on a switch. He has Thompson.
Oh,
Goes
what a
at him
blow
this
by.
time.
What
Oh,
a
wow.
blow
And
by.
one.
That was
So on
number
that
one
previous
pick-worthy.
play, where he got
Oh my goodness.
he got a
Yeah.
switch and he had
Right in
Thompson
there.
on him.
That's what
He-
number one picks do.
Remember about a few
He's a
minutes ago, he had
great
the same
asset.
switch.
Piston.
He had the same switch and he just pulled a 3 without
Yeah.
trying to drive on him, and really
Yeah.
bailed Thompson out there. And then this time
Mhm.
does the
We're
right
up
thing.
to 40
Yeah,
seconds.
52-50.
Okay, one on Jason. No, Jason, no.
There we
Yeah,
go.
step back, misses. Draymond.
Oh, what?
Oh boy,
Come
foul
on.
on the rebound.
Oh, a small guy fouled Williams?
I
Ow.
didn't see. It's hard to tell on those.
I know. Let's see.
Oh my God. Are you
Yeah,
serious?
no, that's fair. Lee kind of like submarined him when he was jumping.
I think it was Juan, but yeah, I kind of saw that. But I just
Yeah.
it was a half flop, half
Half flop, half
forearm. Forearm.
momentum.
Yeah, Lee kind of just got under him. If it
It's
was
whatever.
Anyways,
I wouldn't be too mad about that.
still should get the last shot. So tie game, Warriors ball, 5-second differential. Boston is completely giving up on Kemba guarding Steph, and they have this
Right.
guy Green in there.
Oh, they lost him.
Steph still gets open
And
and
won? What?
does not
what?
get that call. Are you serious?
Hold on. Need a
Wow.
replay.
Oh
Probably
my
not going
God.
to get.
Well,
Is that a makeup no call on Jalen's drive?
What?
yeah, that looked like. I'm glad they didn't
Anyways.
call it on that end. Anyways,
52,
nothing.
52. Oh, here we go.
They're-
Yeah,
No,
that's
he bumped him.
obviously
He
a
bumped
foul.
him. Brian Williams bumped him with his stomach.
This is the usual.
Tummy.
The usual Steph does never gets a call thing, which I do not
Oh.
understand and will never understand until I die. Just
Right.
continues to happen.
I'm not gonna get that.
Well, anyways, really good first quarter. Not so great first 6 minutes of the second quarter, and you start all over again in the second half.
Second half.
Figure that all off as a tie.
Yeah,
Warriors-
at least we're tied going into the second half and not behind. But it would have been nice to at least keep that 2-point lead.
Yeah, you look at like the plus minuses, and the starters are all positive and the bench is all negative, and that's basically what it was.
And and that would be the reality we're in. I
did-
switched
how did
over my
Pascal
Wi-Fi
play?
network so I could get better
There you go.
time, less lag.
How did Pascal play? Because I missed that part.
Not good. Didn't really see him do anything. He ends up with a turnover and a free throw, and that's all the stats he got.
I'm looking at the highlights. I'm waiting for an Oubre dunk. We're not getting it, and I'm waiting for the wigs and one. Yeah, there we go. Chef got a splash. Oh man, they racked up the highlights at the end.
Mhm.
And one. That was good. Gotta put that one in there.
Yeah, so
Okay,
Warriors
great.
cool off a ton. They were shooting 60% in the first quarter. Now they're 47% going into the half.
So that means they went
catch
what?
up. I don't know. I don't know math.
Something horrible.
Bad. They did bad.
Kayla, are you math?
Oh,
math
you
person?
want me to do the math? No, I feel like we should like phone a friend.
They
Like-
shot poorly. Somebody can look it up,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Definitely wasn't the same shooting in the first and second half quarter.
Okay, how about this? I'm gonna go post a combination of highlights on TikTok, like I usually do for halftime. So what song should I use
Oh God,
for that?
I don't know.
Oh,
What do you got?
Let's see.
Okay.
I feel like this is when I always turn to like the younger 20-year-olds and see
Yeah,
what
we need the youths here.
I need someone
The
that's
youth.
like
Give us the
20 to
youth.
25.
Hey, people in the comments, some of you are probably young. What's a
Yeah.
song?
I'm like, because they always say to do the trending songs from TikTok,
Yeah, what's cool?
like the trending sounds.
Oh,
Probably
do that?
not 2000s emo music, right? No, is
Right.
that still cool?
I don't know, that My Chemical Romance song goes well on that. Oh man, I'm trying to think. I would be like, if it wasn't tied up, I would be like, do the E40. What is this?
I don't know. I've been listening
Not
to
the
a lot
time.
of Kid Cudi. He's a thing that's happening.
Hey,
there's
I'm
a recent
always
artist.
a Kid Cudi fan.
Yeah, I don't know. Honest prediction: who's going to win this one? I don't know. It's tied. I mean,
I feel like the Warriors like could regroup at the half and they could pull it together, but then I always feel like they drop some defense in the end of the third.
yeah, I mean, I think it really is just. I mean, it's going to come down to that second unit and if they can have a better run in the fourth. Because I think, even when they came back in the game to close the second quarter, the first unit looks good still. Like, I think they were getting good looks. And that second unit needs to do better because they can't give away 10 points every time they're in the game and expect us to win.
Yeah, the starter, because like we need those points that the starters keep bringing back. We need those to just be added in. We can't have that be replacing points that we lost.
Yeah, my early prediction would be we're up at the end of the third, and then it's going to be really about like, I doubt we're up 10 again. Like they're probably not going to come out that hot, but I bet we have a small margin at the end of the third, and then we'll see what that second unit can do. And if they can just hold the line, just keep the same lead essentially, then we should be good. The other variable here is Looney coming back in the game. If Looney doesn't play in the second half, I'm very concerned about our chances. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, that's a good, See, you're not going to get that from TNT tonight.
It's not that long of a take, but thank you.
That was more of a diss to TNT than it was.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, they're going to spend half their time just like calling random young players and telling them that they're like a piece of garbage and not good enough. So that seems to be the MO.
That would be Shaq. Let's just name the defendant Shaq. He's talking right now with his like, I can't even hear what you're saying.
I know, it's like such a low mumble.
Yeah, I'm scanning for any sort of Looney update. Really hoping he can come back in the game.
Okay, I need that song. What do I do here? So in TikTok, KV, you're a expert at this, I assume.
Ooh, I don't know if I would say an expert, but I feel like you could put.
There's a way to just pick a hot song.
Yeah, I think you can click on the sounds and then you can hit like trending sounds.
It'll give you some choices.
Choose like a rap song. I feel like that goes with like.
Wait,
like
recommended
rap songs
or
good with
why would
athletics.
I? What the hell is that? Why would I?
No idea.
Baptized. The hell is that?
I don't know.
Something
Sounds like
you
a
do
song.
with church.
Bust It? I already did Bust It. Juicy? That's not recent. Notorious B.I.G. Juicy? Okay, hold on.
I mean,
it doesn't have to be recent to be trending.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be recent to be trending.
Fine, we're going with that because I actually like that one.
Right, I know. I was
like
that's
the
a good
oldest conversation that.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Really aging ourselves over here.
Oh man.
It's also wisdom. Right. FYI, you young people. Notorious B.I.G. top 5 on everybody's list.
We don't have our.
Yeah, everyone should know that song.
Yeah, we don't have Rebecca repping the youth movement over here. I guess they're talking about Steph at half. I imagine Dwayne Wade being on there elevates the conversation a bit. He's always good.
Yeah, he brings his little pinstripe suit.
Without Barkley replacing Candace Parker, let's go Candace Parker.
Candace Parker.
And I don't know who the guy who facilitates the conversation is.
Barkley? Wow.
Yeah, who's the white guy?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Wade and Parker instead of Barkley is a big upgrade. I like Kenny Smith, but Barkley being replaced with those guys. Shaq also is a lot better when Barkley isn't there. Their dynamic is obnoxious.
Yeah, he has better commentary when Barkley's not there.
They get into this stupid little macho back and forth nonsense, and it's so dumb.
Juicy is a good pick for these highlights. You guys go check it out on TikTok in about 5 minutes. I have to describe the video first.
Get excited in 5 minutes. It's coming.
Oh, you know what's heck of funny? It's when Steph does the fake on Jalen.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good. It's actually a really good TikTok cover. It's hilarious. Stephen Curry, Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, I appreciate that Wade is one of the few, it seems, retired stars that like is super excited about all the younger players. He's always like
Yeah.
super positive.
You know what's crazy is my colleague on Instagram, Sneaker Highway 23. He's doing some kind of deal with Wade leading shoes. I don't know what it is, but he just announced it today, and that's pretty incredible. Like,
Cool.
Nice.
it's just, I don't even know what it is, but I guess they're just gonna promote the hell out of Wade shoes. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen, they are pretty cool looking.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know
pretty
how they
unique.
feel,
Mm.
but yeah, like Chinese companies are tending to blow away the design of the American companies,
Yeah, they're interesting.
which is kind of the trend that they're going.
Shaq apparently said Steph was his favorite player. I wasn't listening, but Twitter has caught that.
I could see that. I could see
also-
Steph being his favorite.
Monte was in the Dub Hub apparently. People have the Warriors account just tweeted a
what?
clip of him.
Okay.
You want to
He,
grab that?
he actually
Just the
has a
official
TikTok,
Warriors
so
account.
maybe he posted something. We'll see
Mm.
later down the road.
The glory days.
Wouldn't call it glory.
Well, one glory moment of him,
Yeah, one
Yeah.
glory moment.
and then him just being miscast as the best player, which he wasn't.
Then just kidding.
Then we enter
Went to
the doldrums.
right. Yeah.
All right. TikTok is fired. I mean, launched. Okay. What else we got on the timeline? Monte in the Dub Hub at Warriors. Cool. My lone moment of Monte was, I like to call myself a pioneer sometimes, but I was the one who did ask him, do you have that tattoo of the Warriors logo? And his answer was a very cryptic, yeah, I got that. You're kind of like, does that mean he actually has it, or he's cool with it, or what does that actually mean?
Yeah.
We never found out, but I did ask him that at one of the media days, one of my first media days. So that was fun.
What was?
That's my only Monte story.
Yeah,
I
Monte
wasn't
have it
full
all.
time back then.
Mhm.
I love, Monte have it all, but even before that, I'm a Warriors. I love that. I'm a Warriors.
Yeah,
I'm a Warriors.
I remember when I was a kid going to
Casual
one
plural.
game when I was like a teenager, and in one of those Monte's the star years, and it was like Durant's second year or something. We saw them play, and both of them went for like 40, and it was this insane duel. It was super fun.
Crazy. I don't think I ever saw anything crazy at like a Monte game, but I do remember there was a game I went to against the Pacers, and a fan threw a cup of beer down at Jermaine O'Neal on the court.
Oh my
Gotta be
God.
careful with the Pacers.
Yeah, this was
Get
back in the
punched for
day
that.
too, when it was still like when he was still Ron Artest before he had his whole transformation. And then like the next game he went up into the stands. It was just a
Maybe
whole
stop throwing beers at him.
Yeah. I mean, I was like 10 or something, but I just remember like seeing this cup fly down and being like, what's happening? Like looking at my dad. My dad was like, just wait.
Still no word on Looney. I'm just scanning the beat reporters. Down to it here. Yeah, if no Looney, so people are asking like who will start center second half.
Mm.
I mean, I think you just have to start essentially with Draymond
Small.
at center. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Juan Toscano at the 4.
Yeah, I might,
You
I don't
got to
know.
keep the Pascal later.
Mhm.
Yeah, I might advocate for just going super small and putting like Damian Lee in there or Bazemore. Just add a shooter and just try to spread them out. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Um,
like what I saw from Juan today. So I kind of want to
yeah,
reward
he
him.
is great. Had some great minutes there. God, I wish he could shoot because he
Yeah.
does everything really well. And he's a,
He did
like,
have an answer for that in one of the Q&As that he had like a month ago. He just said, I know people think I can't shoot, but to get to this position, you have to be able to shoot. So I can shoot. It's just that I'm out there and if Steph Curry's on the floor, he automatically has a better shot than I do. I just think it's a situation where he's just trying to fit in and he knows what the pecking order is. And so ironically, it makes it harder to shoot because then it's just that's a mind game thing, right?
I
So
mean,
I'm
I
not
get,
saying that he's a great shooter. No, I'm not saying that.
yeah.
I totally agree with you, Gabe, actually. But
I mean, I think
yeah,
he's actually like, he's not a horrific shooter, but the real thing he is he just like isn't a willing shooter.
there you
Um,
go.
and
Doesn't
so
take the initiative.
the real issue, whether or not he makes them, is that nobody guards him there and nobody plays him for shooting. And so the spacing
Mhm.
doesn't really work. I mean, I think I just looked at his stats. Like he's actually a pretty good percentage-wise shooter, but you look at the numbers of threes he's attempted every year, and it's like 20. Like last year when he was playing a ton of minutes, he ended up with 23 total threes attempted.
Hey, Nick Friedel just tweeted Looney is not on the floor for warmups.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Yikes. Hopefully, I mean, the real, like, this game is this game. If that is a lot, like, lingering problem,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
super screwed.
Also, Marcus Thompson
Yeah.
tweeted that if they lose Looney, then they'll probably have to go sign somebody. So let's go ahead and start that discussion. What you got in your bag, e-bag? Gabe spelled backwards.
What I heard.
I couldn't figure that out for like a month when you joined Discord. Anyways, e-bag.
Yeah,
Gabe
I don't
spelled
know. I
backwards.
needed
What you
I
got in your
needed a
bag?
handle. So yeah, there are a couple moving
Think of
pieces
centers.
there.
Mhm.
First off, we need a roster spot, so somebody's got to go to sign somebody.
Cut
We
Smiley.
don't have a space. Smiley seems like the obvious option. I know that, there's investment in him, but he's also
Yeah.
not producing anything of value particularly at all yet. And if
But
they need the
you
roster
could
spot, Mulder or
you
him are
could
the two.
also swap out because you can swap out with two ways. You could swap out Juan or Nico. Now you're not going to do that with Nico. It's just unfathomable.
Mhm.
But that's a possibility. That'd be mean, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tough one.
Yeah,
I
I don't
heard
know.
that something about like Ubre for Lonzo.
Oh no. Happening. No, that's not happening.
But the other issue
No,
about the
that's not happening.
signing a new
We're
guy,
back though.
there's a real secondary problem there, which is that I saw that he'd have to clear 6 straight days of negative COVID
Yeah.
tests before that person could
Yeah.
even report. So we're still
Oh,
talking,
Jason Tatum. Ouch.
Tatum.
Triple.
Mhm.
So even if they sign somebody today, we're still talking like a week before that guy can play. And so if Looney can't play, it's still a minimum of like another week before we see a center on the team.
That's true.
Also,
Uh,
when does the third two-way get negotiated? Because we
Yeah,
need
that's
that one
another
like
one.
tomorrow. Yeah, so they're negotiating that one.
So we'll see. I mean, for now, just fingers crossed that it's sort of a tweaked ankle that feels better in a day or two.
Yeah.
and he can
Wiggins,
play.
Maybe it'll just like feel better with some like ice on it.
Yeah. Wiggins dropped his foul there, by the way, of stuff that's happening in the game. Yeah, I mean, we'll
Yeah,
see with the
right.
small ball group. Good
Makes
sort
that.
of good test here to just play with some lineups and try to run Celtics out. Wiggins misses the second. Rebounding here is going to be a huge deal, though.
Mhm. I'm 1 second behind you.
Can you speed it up?
I keep trying to, but and then it'll catch up and then it lags for like 1 second. I'm literally like 1-2 seconds behind you guys. It's okay.
Draymond forces a really tough shot from Tatum, but Tristan Thompson gets the offensive board. And Kemba gets a wide open look and he misses, and they get another offensive rebound. This is going to be a problem.
Oh boy.
Another great defensive play and another offensive rebound. 3 offensive rebounds later, Brown rolls in away.
Second offensive rebound.
Hey, Kayla, do you know if that's
Hey, there we go.
If what?
Chris Mullen is Chris Mullen on the play-by-play on the color?
On TNT? I don't think so.
Mm,
Sounds like him. The New York accent.
It does sound like him. I feel like it might be, but I don't want to be wrong. It sounds like him.
Yeah, I can't quite identify it. It sounds a little like Weber, but it isn't.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Weber doesn't have a New York accent. This guy definitely.
Mhm.
I don't think it's Mullen, but I could be wrong. Anyways, Toscano hit a 3 to prove me wrong earlier, so that's cool.
Mhm.
But they continue to have trouble with Thompson, having
Mhm.
only like Toscano isn't bulky enough to really bang down there with those centers. He's tall enough to like play that to some extent, but
He's not. Yeah, he's still small,
yeah.
even though he's tall.
Clunks the layup.
Down 3.
There you go.
Yeah. Walker goes right by Wiggins, but has to pull it out as he recovers. Tatum's got Toscano on a switch, but pulls up his dribble. Brown.
Oh boy.
Tatum an
Moving it
open
up.
3. Misses, and Oubre gets the rebound.
There you go. For the
Oubre
There you
three.
go, man.
Oh,
Jalen is so
Misses.
good. Is that Jalen?
Oubre with
No,
the
it's
rebound.
Kemba.
Oubre goes right into
Just
Kemba.
get
You
ahead
saw
of
that
us,
the whole way.
Yeah.
Kayla. You could
What?
just get ahead of us.
Well, let's go ahead.
Yeah, I think
I
you're
blame
right.
Spectrum Internet.
We can pause. So 59-56 for you and the who need the
Mhm.
score. Boston up 3. Tice with the
Tice
little mid-range.
doing what he gets paid to
61-56.
do.
Yeah, this looney-less
Well,
lineup has been a
damn.
lot less sharp.
Yeah.
But we get
Put
an
your
open
arms
3
up.
from
Oh
Wiggins.
Lord, we need to
Misses
stop
it.
right here, and Jalen's going
Come on.
downhill.
Come on. Shoot it.
Yeah, Jalen goes right at Draymond. Draymond guards him well, but there's an offensive rebound. They pull it back out.
You go.
Tries
All
again.
right,
Get that.
Draymond's playing some defense
Yeah,
tonight.
Draymond denies Brown
know.
twice in a row.
That's the best thing about Draymond is he will play defense the whole game if he has to. Once he sees that that's the issue, he'll put up his hand. He'll do what he needs to do for defense.
Yep. Yeah, they're going to need him to really be a rim protector with Looney out of there.
Mhm.
And let's see if we can get Steph a shot. They've been a lot better on him this quarter. Oh, man. So Bazemore came in on there.
Wiggs.
Wiggins goes right at Brown
Beautiful.
and finishes.
Yo, Wiggins is balling.
That was tough going right at Brown. He's clearly got the size to match him, but he was able to
Yeah.
bounce him off.
Yeah.
Walker goes at Draymond. That's dumb. Why do they keep going at Draymond? I feel like
He's
that's
the easiest
always
one
a
to get.
wrong-
How many fouls on Dre? Uh-oh, don't get a T,
Right?
dude.
No,
Dude.
Dre's not in
He's
foul trouble. I
tiptoeing.
think that's only
Don't get a T, my guy.
that's the real.
Please.
Yeah, it looks like he's just talking to him. He's just animated. I think that's only his first foul.
But if that little thing like this had gone a
Yeah,
little bit
putting his
out,
Yeah.
Yeah, they just tee that up automatically if you swipe at the ref, which that wasn't, but it came close.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always a
That ref doesn't
second
look like he's playing.
away. But that's the thing about having more veteran refs in the game. Like they'll let
They
him
know.
demonstrate for a moment if he doesn't keep going.
I feel like then they kind of know their personalities too. They know them from a couple games, so
Yeah, they're not going to toss
That's what
him for
happened
yelling
when
have
at
a
his
little
own
bit of a
player.
rapport.
But that's what happened
Yeah.
last week. Was
Right.
those refs didn't really know him, so they tossed him.
All right, let's let Steph initiate a little bit here.
Bleacher Report with the advertisement on the come on. Jesus. That's a media company with too much money.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
ridiculous. Wiggins couldn't make it. Great
Tough
matchup
drive.
against Brown.
So this is the thing where the Warriors stop letting Steph do stuff, and I really don't love it.
Right? Like he could have passed it to him right there.
Steph with another steal.
There we go. Just like let
keep
Steph
that ball,
initiate
keep the
and
ball.
be aggressive. Good things happen.
We're bricking.
Right?
I mean, they're getting good shots. They just got to start hitting some of these.
Right. I know. We just need to get one or two in there.
Short. Bays gonna go to Steph.
There you go.
Oh my God, Bays. Oh, thank God it was.
Yeah, that was a block. Kemba jumped into him. Yeah, Kemba jumped under him.
But Bays a little. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Out.
I mean,
Out.
but yeah, Bays can be a little out of control in those
I don't know. I do everything I can.
A little
to
reckless.
Dish out to Steph on that one.
Yeah. I mean,
Right,
I get it. He thought he had Kemba off the wrong foot, and he was right. I mean, he was going to get that step past Kemba if Kemba didn't slide under him. So, but I get it. You obviously prefer to see Steph regardless. Do whatever.
Well, at least he made the first.
All right, makes both.
Yeah, it makes both. So we're still hanging around 63-60. But again, as we said, I would really like to see this first unit push a lead a little bit. The second unit, I'm still worried about.
Yeah. Be nice to get a little bit of a cushion here.
Yeah. Thompson goes at Draymond, draws another foul on him. I think it might be on Juan reaching on it, though.
Yeah.
No, they called it on Dre.
Well, yeah, because he reached over right at the end.
How many fouls is that? Anybody know?
That's 2 on Dre. He's okay.
Okay. By the way, as far as I know, no more beef between him and Tristan. They were at the same clutch dinner thing.
Yeah.
Triple for Tice.
Oh, man.
Down
Boston's
6.
Wide open 3.
Steph doubled again. Dre to Bays. Bays back to Dre. Wiggins wide open. In and out.
I mean, that's good offense, except for, again, you're playing into the Celtics' hand by just letting Steph be taken out of the whole possession.
Bays and Draymond combined.
Yeah, great defense.
Right.
And they pull the Euro foul thing. God, I hate that Euro foul.
If they want to fix that,
good defense.
It's a timeout. So here's my take on that. To fix that, you just have a running tally of Euro fouls. You get 2 of them. It's like a technical. So on the second one, then it's maybe a one-shot foul. So a one-shot technical, like a delay of game.
Yeah,
that's my solution for that. And that's not that hard to implement. So you keep a running tally, and it's discretionary. Like we don't need to do a replay. It's just like a delay of game. You just call that thing, and you get 2 of them. So,
Jim Jackson. That's who the guy on the announcer.
Thank you. Yeah.
So it's not Chris Mullin.
I have a buddy of mine who loves Ohio State and still loves Jim Jackson.
Yeah. Anything whoever.
Okay, nothing in the comments really.
Yeah.
But we have 28 people watching today. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's cool.
Did we do something wrong from last time? We had 40 last game.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know.
Plus we added KV. What the hell?
I'm sorry, my internet lags. I feel like I'm just like trying to speed up, so I'm missing a bunch of the game.
I guess in
Well, we're
theory,
getting-
we could also pause it for a couple seconds and let you catch up.
Is it simply that, or is it going
I don't
to
know.
lag and
Every
then you just
time
fall for
it's like honestly, I'm like consistently like 2-3 seconds behind, and then I'll go and it'll speed up to live, and then I'll still be like 2-3 seconds behind.
Yeah, I think that maybe is your
Just the
screen
internet.
freezing at all? Is your
No,
screen
it's
freezing?
just my internet, I think, just being slower than yours.
Does it hiccup at all?
It's running out actually very
That's
smoothly.
weird. It shouldn't. I mean, it shouldn't,
Shouldn't
do
be
that.
slower. Yeah, it's
It should
live.
be consistently wherever we pinpointed at, but whatever.
Yeah.
Well, we have a tweet from a credential media, John Dickinson. No field goal attempts for Steph Curry in the first 5-18. But
Yep.
if you were at the post game 2 games ago, or maybe 1 game ago, Steph addressed that issue. He actually, it was asked by Marcus Thompson, perhaps really, a rare instance of touching on this. So credit Marcus Thompson for having the guts to ask this. But then again, he's Marcus Thompson, so he can ask it, which is basically like, why don't you take over at certain times in the game? And Steph's response was basically that, yeah, he's figuring it out when he should do that, because it is a balance of the long-term picture versus just taking over. So,
And I mean, this is
think-
his
I think it's
first
up to
year
him.
where
Yeah.
he's been not flanked by other really good scorers. And I mean, Wiggins is better than we thought he might be, but like, it's not the same as having Clay and KD.
No. But I think once Clay is better, there will be a nice dynamic with Wiggins and Clay and Steph.
For sure. But another possession that ends up in a Draymond 3 attempt. Like, Boston is loving what we're doing.
Yeah.
Man, is that going to count, or is the foul first?
Hell no, no way. Steph doesn't get that. He should get it.
Well, so the foul was on, it wasn't on Brown. It was like on Bazemore guarding Tice.
Oh, then they got to review it.
So if it's simultaneous, the shot still counts, but it might or might not. I don't know.
No, he didn't
So,
get
like,
it off.
Yeah, they called the foul on Bazemore there, which looks like it was at least a full second.
Foul's
before
right there. Yeah, he didn't even jump at that point.
Yeah.
That Bazemore fouled him.
I mean, I think that's smart recognition
Depends on
by
the whistle.
Brown, but
Mm-hmm.
they'll review it. I don't think that'll stand. I think that's just an out of bounds play. But they counted it in the box score, so we'll see if they update it. Because, yeah, it looks like he's wrapping him up way before Brown goes into a shooting motion.
Yeah.
Okay, they wiped the shot off. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. It's going to be criminal if Steph doesn't get a shot on the next play, though, or at least like create a shot, even if he doesn't finish it. Like, he needs the ball in his hand.
Yeah, we need to get some points.
You just play into Boston and all these other teams' hands when you allow them to do that.
Bazemore
Great
bit
defense.
on that.
Yeah, he bit and jumped sideways, which saved him.
Well, Steph took that one. Oh, I must be ahead of you guys.
Yeah, I think you're a second ahead of me.
We all know I'm behind.
Oh, and Jaylen Brown just dribbles it off of his foot.
Right.
Yeah, I'm fine with Steph pulling up from 3 and missing. He's just got to put some shots up because, it's better percentage than anyone else on that court shooting. And Tatum sits down here. Let's hope we can put a little run on with Tatum out. They run Steph off 3 screens. He draws a foul on Tice. Again, just Steph doing things that you just like when Steph is entirely off ball, you
Mhm.
just let the defense win. And again, that isn't how the Warriors have played, but they've also had a lot more weapons on the court.
Yeah.
And again, perfect example of what I'm saying is Steph, just by having the ball there, caused 2 guys to jump at him, and then you get a 4-on-3 and Bazemore gets a wide open 3. But if Steph never touches the ball, he doesn't draw that kind of attention.
Right. Yeah, and then
Wofford,
it doesn't create that energy on the court, and then people don't figure it out.
yeah,
Oh, damn it.
doesn't have to be a shot, but if Steph never touches the ball, you just are giving the defense everything they want. And Draymond takes a fadeaway jumper. What are you doing? Like, when does that ever go in?
Yeah, when does that work for you? Ever? Never.
God, Thompson just too big for Dick Bazemore.
Oh,
Got the
down
early
7.
seal.
Draymond
Draymond has just thrown
Start
away
35.
about 7 possessions, either through dumb shots or actual turnovers.
And
Or,
there's
yeah.
Oh my God,
a live
Steph.
ball, lefty, pass to the other team.
There it went.
There's that play.
Head tap, Wiggins down low.
There it is. Yeah. Exactly what you guys were talking about.
Jaylen Brown knows that it's
Yeah.
coming, so he's all over Wiggins. And now they double Steph. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, Juan.
There we go.
Thank
There we
God.
go.
I'm still ahead of
Okay.
you by 1 second.
Good to see Juan hit 2 now in this game.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
We're at 6 points, and then Brad Stevens calls a timeout.
There we
Okay.
go.
Like,
Take it.
yeah, he doesn't normally hit that, but you don't know that. But we are happy with that. He did what he was supposed to do.
Mhm.
We are severely lacking on the highlights. Clear indication
Yeah,
of how we're
third
playing.
quarter in general has been pretty clunky. I mean, they haven't lost contact or anything, but it's been clunky.
Yeah, it's been an interesting. It just seems like they like can't get a flow. They're not playing very smoothly.
Yeah.
It's like
The other side of that is the Celtics have been playing really intense defense.
yeah.
They clearly switched up their coverage of Steph. I think Stevens opened up the game kind of just playing Steph normally, like just letting him run off screens and stuff. And that obviously didn't work. Steph hit a million shots to open up the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm glad that some teams still do that because it lets Steph do things, but I don't know why any team doesn't trap Steph every time because it clearly works.
Yeah, you would think. I mean, whenever they put 2-on-1, he has a very difficult time. Just like anyone would. But it's interesting. Well, now I feel like if they put 2-on-1, then they could be leaving Wiggins open, and now they know Wiggins is also a threat.
Yeah, the problem is the Warriors keep putting out these lineups, and it's just kind of by necessity, by who they have, where at least 2 or 3 guys are not really scary, like on offense, and the defense only really has to worry about basically just Steph and Wiggins, and so they just load up on Steph, and then Wiggins' guy doesn't leave him, and then it's like then you end up with Draymond or Juan having to finish plays.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to mention, and I'll be back on screen in a second as I knocked over my own phone. My idea for backup center is actually somehow get the third 2-way available and sign Omari Spellman real damn quick because he's playing G League for whatever team that was ironically with Jacob Evans. And so that's one thing we can do. The other thing we can do is what can we do G League wise? Can we just call up Caleb Weston or Dwayne Sutton? Can we call them up like that or not?
I mean, it's same
Probably
deal.
not. 10
You'd
days?
have to
No, there's
actually sign them to
Yeah.
spots, right? So you still,
There's no,
I mean, they still have
10
to waive
days.
somebody before anything happens.
The 10-day doesn't exist yet. And not that that would really help you because you still have to cut somebody. And anyways.
Yeah. Mulder is also on the chopping block here because he doesn't have a guaranteed salary. He's a lot more useful than Smiley, but he isn't guaranteed. So that is at least another option.
And if Looney is hurt, the urgency for the center position just becomes really great, you know? So I don't know what they're going to do. It's a tough one. This is one of the toughest roster decisions. We're back though.
All right, we're back. Yeah. Draymond
Contain
against
Jalen.
Jalen does a pretty good job, but Jalen hits a tough layup.
Superstar. Yeah. Or almost a superstar. One, they're trying to double pick for Steph.
Yeah,
Look at this play. A reverse elevators goes into a awesome.
Oh, great.
Okay, my guy Eric's got to do the explain one play on that one, even though Wiggins bricked or front rim.
Yeah, you had like
awesome looking play.
You had like a split action on the one end that went into like
that was fun to watch.
Down screen. Ended up with the wide open.
Juan got the little roll to the hoop. He just missed the layup. Or he passed it off.
He kicked it out to Wiggins. Wiggins had a wide open three and missed it. Get the rebound.
Steph with the rebound. Let's go. He's downhill. 3 guys are on him. 3.
There we go.
Finds
3, all jumping at the wrong time.
Thank you, Baze.
There we go.
Yeah, these other dudes are just gonna have to hit some shots because they're really selling out to stop stuff.
3 guys. All right, let's go. Lost ball. All right, good hustle.
Draymond.
What a pass.
Here we go.
Oof, I was worried he missed that.
Juan got an end.
Oh, wow. Wow, I didn't see the foul. That's awesome.
Yo, Juan stepped up this game.
He is 13 already.
I didn't see that foul either.
Great pass by Steph. Yeah, I guess Brown kind of checked him on the hip. Yeah.
I mean, that's a quick eye by the ref to catch that, I guess.
The no look.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just flung that ball over. And we're down 3.
Yeah, down 3. Juan has 12. That's not the right number there.
I was like, wait, what? Something seems off.
And he hits the free throw. Down 2, 74-72. Yeah, I mean, Juan's been great.
He looks like a little boy on a grown man's body.
Right?
He has this like little baby face.
Agreed. Oh man, Teague just took Mulder to vet school right there.
Yeah. I'm not too mad at Mulder there.
Yeah. Teague just kind of suckered him, got him up, drew the foul.
Pascal fighting. 2:33 left in the third.
For Juan.
Yeah.
So I think they'll close with Juan.
Yeah, Juan started, so he needs to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll close.
That's 9.5 minutes straight.
Okay, can Steph get something going here? Because they really.
Wow! How did he get that in there? Pascal.
Beautiful.
Pause. Pascal
gets fouled
with the.
Nice.
Again, just like Steph having the ball. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. He just knows where to direct and like where to put the ball.
How many assists for my guy Steph?
Only 3 or 7. Sorry, I was looking at steals. 3 steals.
That would have been 8 right there.
Yeah.
That should have been 8, but
that's one of those where like you don't get any. He gets 0 credit for that pass, but it creates points.
Oh, this is sick.
Well,
am I ahead of you guys?
No, I think we're right at the same point.
Contain Teague, Mulder.
Okay.
Now there's a switch.
He gets Pascal on him. Bazemore's fighting
Tatum versus Bazemore.
Draymond
goes to show, and they got 3.
Oof. Yeah, that's tough.
Brian Williams.
It's
happening
a similar play to what the Warriors do a lot too.
then?
That back screen on the back
Oh,
end.
Dang.
Bazemore,
Baze.
great
So many people in
pass.
the key and
Baze.
nobody on that outside.
Yeah, great pass by
Baze with a little
Bazemore.
hezzy
Here
crossover
we
by
go.
Baze.
Up.
Yeah, 79-75 for people who actually need the
Mhm.
score.
Yeah.
This sort of mixed unit has been
Feel
pretty
like-
good.
No.
Oh,
Denied by
good
Draymond.
defense by
There we go.
Draymond. Yep.
2 guys on Steph.
Steph gets fouled.
Finagle's a foul. Finagle's
And
a
he's
foul.
yeah, he's in
Nice.
the bonus, so that's free throws too.
Yeah,
There we
Steph.
go.
High IQ play right there.
You can
Draymond
just run into people.
yeah. But that's the play that the Warriors do all the time, where if the ball's on one side and there's a shooter in the other corner, they have the big,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
sort of set that down screen behind the shooter's man when he's not looking, and then they skip pass it over and the guy runs into a
What
screen.
a nice win this would be. Because, I mean,
Should be
we're
great.
just stepping up because Draymond is stepping up as the rim protector,
Mhm.
believe it or not. And Baze
There
is
we go.
hitting and Juan is hitting.
Yeah, we're hitting now. We just need to get
Great game
fluid a little
to
bit.
steal. Great game to steal. Yay, we got a Clay
Mhm.
sighting. Yo, Clay.
Hey, there's Clay. All right, 2-point game, 79-77. Warriors hanging stat. Ooh, yikes. Teague just went
Dang
right
it.
by him. 81-77.
Steph,
Draymond
quick
finds
trigger.
Steph open. There we go. There we go.
We need a little
First
of this,
open
baby.
look he's had in a while.
You think
Baby,
so?
we need a little of this.
Yeah, that's the first really good look he's
81 to
gotten this
80.
whole
Here we
quarter.
go.
And that was such a quick trigger. And I was like, bam, bam.
Mhm.
He's
That's
more
the way
on
to
Here
shoot
we
it
go.
all time.
All right.
Looks like
42
they'll-
seconds.
Put your arms up. Come on.
Huh? Where was the
Oh,
foul?
man,
Somewhere
look at that
before the
release.
shot.
Look at that.
Right
Yeah.
there. Mhm.
So fast. Steph, Clay. I mean, who else has a quick trigger like that? I'm not quite going to put Dame in there. No, he's got a jump shot.
Redick.
Mhm.
Redick.
Redick,
Redick.
yes. But damn, that was fast. That was slow motion. You know, that slow motion and me, my
Mhm.
fastest was that slow motion.
Yeah.
Regular
Yeah.
speed.
All right, closing with Wiggins. We got Pascal plus
beautiful
the
to watch.
starters. Thought Bazemore's given some good minutes.
Mhm. It's nice to see the second unit getting their minutes in and getting better.
Yeah, these
But-
mixed units when Steph and Dre are in there with bench guys go.
2 for
Mhm.
1 Steph. Half
Yep.
mark.
Oh man! Oh wow!
Flash him.
That's
Oh
absurd.
my God.
That's a ridiculous
Here we
shot.
go.
High ball game.
High game.
Oh my. And the Celtics knew
Here
it
we
was coming.
go.
They knew it was coming.
Mhm.
Yeah. So they
Oh
get the
my
switch
God.
with Mulder on Tatum now.
Greatness.
Tatum goes by him. Get a
No.
good relocate.
God
Wow,
damn
tough
you,
shot.
Williams. I hate you, Williams.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, tough shot.
Stepping up
From
today,
Oh.
man.
10 seconds
Okay.
left.
They double Steph way out by half court. Give it back to him, Wiggs.
Mhm.
All right, whatever. You better
Right.
score. He doesn't. But Draymond.
Oh, Draymond. There we go.
Oh my
Someone.
God, dude.
Oof.
I'm still,
Here we
I'm,
go.
you know, the entertainer in me wanted Wiggs. to
Yeah,
do
There we
that.
pitch
go.
back. Stevens is going to
What?
call
Timeout?
timeout and draw up a
With
draw up a
1.5.
play. I think
That's
they had an
odd.
extra timeout.
Yeah,
Didn't you
it must
lose
be
one
that.
going into the fourth, I
It
think?
must be that he still has 7 timeouts.
Yeah, I'm like, why wouldn't you,
You-
just wait
you only
for
get-
the quarter break?
I think
You
you
only get,
lose one going into the fourth if you haven't used, if you still have
Yeah.
like 4 remaining or something. I forget. There's some rule about that.
Well, the rule is you only get, what is it, 2 in the last 3 minutes, I think? It's something pretty severe. So I think it's 2 in the last 3 minutes. So you know, you're going to waste 7, 6, 5, 4, you know, so he's got plenty left.
Yeah.
Probably 7 with the 2
Fair
20-second ones. But anyway, I want to go back to that quick release by Steph. Credit Draymond Green for zipping that ball straight to the shooting pocket.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't want to hear the hate about Draymond. But like, Do you know how many years it takes to perfect that? Just shut the hell up. Draymond is perennial. He's a career warrior unless he wants to leave, in year, whatever, the year before retirement, he wants to go play for the Pistons or whatever, right? His hometown, whatever. Barring that, he's not getting traded. Like Bob is not trading him. No way.
He's also like, I mean, anyways, it's not really worth talking about his trade value, but he's just like not. All right. And speaking of Draymond, steals the inbound pass, and that's the end of that. But yeah, I mean, he's just not like he's not worth what he's worth to the Warriors to pretty much any other
anyone
team.
else. Yeah, without and he kind of proved that when Steph and Clay were out.
He does have Damian Lillard's got his back.
I mean, Portland would love him, I'm sure.
Yeah, he will
but
always
he doesn't
have a
do
spot
well
at Portland.
Yeah,
which is good to have as an NBA player. Like you have a landing spot if you.
Well, I mean, Dame's not stupid. Dame knows that like he could do a lot of what Steph does with Draymond. Like he knows that he can run
he
a
sees the
lot
partnership. Yeah, he sees the ring potential. But
Yeah,
I just feel like Draymond he's great on the Warriors. I don't know if he would be great on another team.
He's probably like the best. He's the best, like,
he could be.
I don't know, like avocado or something. This is a weird metaphor, but like, hear me out. So like
so
nobody just wants
to
now.
Nobody's just like eating avocado by itself, right? Like you're not just like biting a big bunch of avocado on its own. Like you don't want avocado to be the primary flavor that you're tasting in something. But if you add avocado to a sandwich, like suddenly it's so much better.
Oh my God, that's actually pretty damn good.
I see what you're saying.
It highlights the strengths of the other flavors.
I get what he's the seasoning.
Yo, The Athletic needs to hire you now.
All right.
Or, name that media company.
That's great.
But I think like he's the best.
Man.
He's the avocado of the NBA.
I can steal that. I can really steal that and get some clout on Twitter.
Right.
He's maybe the best example of that kind of player potentially of all time. Where like
I thank you for that, bro. Because I'm gonna next time I see Draymond, this is the
You're an
good
avocado.
If we didn't have the pandemic, we wouldn't have this. Like I would have never thought of doing this. But now that we have it, if and when we get back to a point where I can be in the locker room right after the game and I go, yo, my boy Gabe gave the greatest, incredible thing. And you know what? Here's my prediction. Draymond would find a way to shoot it down. He would find a way to shoot it down. Because that's Draymond. That's Draymond for you.
I'm extra, just like guacamole.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be like, no. I'm whatever. He's kind of like that.
It's also an analogy very dependent on a specific feeling about avocado.
I know. I was like, this is a bunch of potential Californians over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure the guy from Saginaw has that thing with avocado, but
oh man, so super interesting thing that I'm seeing right now. Back from metaphors is Steph is opening the fourth quarter, which is Kerr's pushing all the chips in move.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, D said it best. Avocado is green.
Yeah, Curry's not going to play all 12 minutes, as somebody in the comments is saying, but it looks like Kerr is committing to him playing more than his usual rotation, which is
here we go with that split screen.
Yeah.
Totally unnecessary split screen.
Don't love it. All right, we're done.
Don't need to see Steve Kerr.
Yeah,
Pascal Dino.
Oh, Pascal. You got to shield that better.
Who
Get
is
a
that?
foul.
Tristan on defense?
Yeah, Tristan.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one guy that can stop a Pascal. I mean, Tristan is a beast.
Yeah. He's like a bigger loony, really. Like, he's just smart, knows where to be. Isn't like a big-time jumper, but knows where to be.
He has like the right amount of body mass too to make the statement where he doesn't need to be a jumper.
Yeah.
kind of just like big enough
Oh
to
boy,
block.
please rebound the next one.
Yeah. The rebounding is going to continue to
Yes,
be
he
an
got a
issue.
rebound.
There we
Steph,
go,
of course.
Steph. All
How many
right.
rebounds does he have? Anybody know?
9,
Oh,
I
he
think.
got picked.
Oh my
He got
God.
picked. Who is that?
Go.
Hey, but
Wow.
Juan.
Wow. No call on
Juan is
that.
playing
Oh.
out of his mind.
I'm shocked he didn't
Wow.
get a foul
Whoa.
on that. Oh my God. Pascal is killing me.
Come on, baby
Oh man, there's too much to process right now. Jesus,
Yeah,
like how did
that was
Steph get picked?
hectic.
That's great. Yeah,
He
how
got
did he
picked
get?
by T?
Yeah,
It was by T.
yeah, I think so.
It looked like he kind of just left the ball behind him as he moved. Like,
Right, he was like, "What just
Oh no.
happened?"
Oh, Jesus.
Tatum.
Oh no!
It's
Well,
hard to be
anyways,
mad at that.
Don't do
4
it.
point, 4 point lead after a bunch of back.
What are Tatum's numbers?
Good.
Insane, right?
Only 22 and 8, but efficient.
Like chalk it up. Like,
Well, he had kind of a rough beginning, and then
What's
he's
happened
been
there?
just heating up. Yeah,
I want to know so badly what Steph just told Juan. It's something that I don't have the clout in the post game to ask. I would have to ask at like a morning shoot around or something.
Mhm.
It's hard when you're low on the totem pole.
Yeah.
Be it
If
right.
you're low on the
Anyways,
totem pole, I don't even
one
think I'm like near the totem pole.
Oh man, what are you
Wait a
doing,
minute,
Juan?
Wait.
All right,
What
gets
just
lucky. He gets lucky, and
Okay.
Green poked it out, but
It's
that was
just,
weird.
yeah.
So Steph sat down. 10-11
Yeah.
to go.
So that's usually what happens when Kerr plays him in the fourth. Is
Yeah,
it's
'cause
really
he's gotta
just a
come back.
short burst. Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays like 2 minutes and then he comes back.
Yeah.
But
Mind you, if this is the playoffs,
Wanamaker.
Wanamaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
It's the
Pivot
3 off
and
the
launch.
screen.
Here we
1
go.
point game.
Where are the Wanamaker haters, man? I can't stand that. We get so many YouTube comments like, "Oh, I don't think he's good." And
Oh,
the next thing that I ask is, okay, based on what?
Yeah, I'm like, he
But
doesn't
we're talking
play
about
a bunch.
YouTube comments. We're talking about YouTube
yeah.
comments, so like, they're just
experts?
hating.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they're
I mean-
not going to follow up with the reasoning. They just don't like Wanamaker.
He's just I think it's mostly an expectations problem of not understanding
Right.
who he is. And
we're always
yeah.
comparing him to like a 6th man of the year type
Right.
performance.
If you want him
Come
to
on.
be Iguodala, then you're going to be disappointed. So I don't know. Like,
Right.
great
That's
defense and
not who
another
he's gonna be,
offensive,
but-
rebounder.
That was Pascal's man. Damn it, EP. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Pascal's having a rough game.
Oh no, Jason. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
He can get off any shot he wants.
I mean, that step back is
No.
killer, but it's also kind of low percentage for, the other options. Oh, great move by Wiggins. Teague really gambled there.
Another one where Wiggins like put it up and I can dunk this.
Right. Look at okay.
He's so
God,
funny.
really?
He's just so
I feel like he forgets
calm.
how high he can jump.
Yeah.
It's such a casual athleticism.
Yeah, he's like,
Mhm.
I didn't actually. Okay.
Yeah, I shouldn't say casual because casual is the name that I
Man.
use for
Thompson
Super
goes
social
right at
media.
Pascal. Man, Tristan Thompson has put a stamp on this game for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely like
nonchalant.
trying to make a little name for himself on the Celtics here.
Oh God, Eric.
What are you doing, Pascal?
EP has met his match, Tristan Thompson. That's
Yeah.
that's the kryptonite for Eric Pascal.
Yeah. They're actually pretty evenly matched, it looks like.
Which
For-
is
Problem is,
like
again,
body to
that's
body.
another.
I mean,
It's
that
a
looked kinda
compliment to
like a
Pascal.
foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was. Looks like. Yeah, he's at the line.
Oh yeah, okay. I was
But
gonna
look at
say
Tristan.
that looks like
Tristan
a
is so much taller than Pascal, and yet you see, so that's still a
They
compliment.
look, yeah.
To
Well, I
say
think
that Tristan Thompson is your kryptonite, that's
I mean, Pascal's. So this is kind of the issue. Is like him as a small ball center is a little fluky in that he isn't a very good defender as a center, and so they're already kind of giving that up. And so you need to win those minutes by him scoring and punishing the other center, and he's not bigger than Thompson, and he can't move him. Like usually when
Yeah.
Oh,
usually
thank
when
God.
he goes
That pass.
full speed
Let's
into
go.
a guy, the guy bounces off, and
Our ball.
Thompson's not bouncing off.
Oh,
Let's go, guys. Tie ball game.
Yeah, tie game
13
91-91.
minutes.
okay. Tie game, Rue.
Again, just hold the fort with this
Rupert.
unit until Steph and Draymond can come back.
We need Rupert. He's good luck.
He's right here next to me. He's watching.
Yay.
Oh, Damian Lee with the nice drive there. Scores.
Where I don't see
Here we
Rupert.
go.
Hug him.
I know he doesn't.
The
Come on.
he
virtual
does.
background is editing him
He's
out.
not he's not the affectionate type.
We're a forced love family here.
Oh, Rupert. Yay.
Offensive foul on Celtics. Oh, hey there.
On Jalen? Wow. Who's guarding? Missed it because I was staring at Rupert.
I think he hooked Wanamaker.
He disappears into the fog.
See, you got to be a nuisance to be hooked. So there's another plus for one.
I mean, they've played in practice a ton.
Thank you. Yeah, you forget. Former Celtic.
All right, we got
Oubre.
some
Oh
motion
boy. Oh
going
boy.
on.
Oh God.
Oubre
Go.
to the rim. Draws the foul.
Oh God.
It's always a little.
There's
Yeah.
Is that? That's only 3 on Tristan. Never mind. It doesn't really matter.
right. Yeah.
4 on Jaylen Brown though, which is interesting to monitor.
Yeah, he was kind of flopping around there in the third quarter.
Yeah, if they could get that 5th one on him, that would be huge.
That would be nice. Get him to sit down for a little bit.
Yeah. Oubre can't make the
Oh.
first free throw.
Yeah.
Oubre's been quiet since that first chunk of minutes when he was scoring really well.
Yeah. Where was he all? Like, he hasn't really done anything. I feel like.
Yeah, just hasn't been the end of plays. But we'll see. He's done a
There we
good job
go.
on Jalen.
Made the second.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wiggins and Oubre in general have guarded those two guys pretty well. Not perfect, but oh my God. Offensive
Yeah.
rebound again.
Offensive rebound. Oh my offensive
Jalen
rebound.
goes right
Damn.
through Wanamaker. They're getting killed on the
I
board.
can't really be mad because we're so small.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
that was
I mean,
Kemba
yes,
Walker. Kemba Walker got that offensive rebound. Like, if
Here we
Tristan
go. Up
Thompson
to
does,
Was he the
Oh,
one who tipped it?
yeah, but he was
Missed
in.
it.
There were
Oh.
4 Warriors around him, and none of them got it. And Walker tips it out.
We just got Jason.
wide
Tatum.
open three.
Yeah. So 2-point lead from the Celtics now. For those of you who don't have a scoreboard, 96-94. Wiggins draws the foul, being held by Tatum on the off-ball movement, and Kerr takes a timeout.
With the last 6 minutes left in the game, my TV has finally caught up to you guys.
Yeah, their initial defense has been pretty good all game, but we're up to 9 offensive rebounds and for the Celtics, and the Celtics have 13 more rebounds than the Warriors in the game, which is a big problem.
I know. I'm like, that's why they're putting up such a fight. I mean, it's like what your middle school coach says: rebounds win and lose games.
And here's the thing: Pascal has 0 rebounds, and he's been playing your
That's an issue.
center position.
That's a big issue. He needs to have. I feel like
One
your
knock
center is supposed to
and
have like the most rebounds.
Yeah, Steph leading the team in rebounding, by the way. Which is
Not
fine, but you
surprised.
still need
Not
the other
surprised,
guys to
but
contribute.
Yeah, it's not a 1 minute. We're a whole team. Like you gotta, all 5 people on the court need to participate. We all got to get the rebounds. Everybody needs to play
That's the-
defense.
Yeah, that's the real swing thing for Pascal, for him to be a serious, like, for him to have this role next year on a contending team. He's got to get better on defense, and he's got to get better at rebounding. He's clearly proven that,
I
like,
agree.
he's usually pretty effective offensively. He's had kind of a rough stretch, but if he's going to play minutes as the center, like, you cannot have 0 rebounds. Like, that just can't.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like You can't have 0 rebounds in a game in a playoff game. Like, what are you thinking? That's just not. You're gonna cost us a game.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't work. Especially
And
not.
it puts too much pressure on everybody else too. Like Steph shouldn't be getting most of the rebounds. It should be more of the center.
Yeah, and some of this is the Looney, the Looney minutes where he would have helped for sure. But again, that's just sort of the thing. If you're in that
where we're
role, you
at.
got to step up.
Yeah.
But this has been a problem all year, frankly. I mean, I think I saw they're the worst rebounding team in the league.
Are we?
I think so, or at least in the mix for worst.
Okay. Well, that's fine. It's still, we have time to improve. It's fine.
Trying to get caught up on our Weibo account. Yes, we even have a Weibo.
What's Weibo?
Oh, China Twitter. I mean, I like it better than our Twitter.
Yeah.
Just because it's not Twitter.
Right?
It's the Twitter of China.
Oh, okay.
Okay, looks like Steph's back in. I'm just seeing on Twitter. It hasn't said it yet on the thing, but Steph's back in to start and gets right to the hoop and scores immediately.
Yeah.
High game, 96-96.
There we go. With that nice unnecessary split screen.
Yeah. Walker gets a clean look, offensive rebound, another 2 offensive rebounds, and they score.
Jesus.
Draymond and Steph both back in, playing with Lee, Ray, and Wiggins. Steph
only down by 2.
And moving screen from Draymond. 5 turnovers from Draymond.
Damn.
Jeffrey saying Warriors are 18th in rebounding. I saw somewhere, and maybe it's defensive rebounding specifically or something. I don't know. I saw something where they were in the bottom couple, but I don't know. I'd have to look at that again. Draymond with the great, looked like he might have blocked Tice's shot there, or at least bothered it enough.
Ooh.
Oubre would have had a dunk there.
Yeah.
They doubled Wiggins there, so I think they were in a zone.
If Oubre was looking, Wiggins would have hit him and he would have had a dunk, but he had his head turned.
But he had his head turned.
Grant Williams has been really impressive.
Yep. They're in a zone. Oubre tries to dunk again because that's what he does.
I mean, that's great shot. Just got blocked.
And it's a 3 the other way.
Wide open. What are we doing?
Down 5 minutes. Draymond directing traffic.
Give Steph the ball.
Oh, missed it from the hash.
Yeah.
Right in front of Lacob.
Walker gets open again, misses. Oh my God. And then Draymond with the stupidest foul in the world just kind of smacks his arm as he's laying it up. So
from behind him on the shoulder, like why?
I hate that so much, and I don't know why people do it so often.
Like it's not even.
Just let him lay it up.
100% intentional. That, and if you even look at him, he's like smacking him too. It's just not necessary. Like why pause the game to give them the potential to get 2 points?
Now we're down 8. Just like that.
Yeah, just like that, down 8. That was quick. Okay, Juan back in.
Boy, Oubre 3.
Steph, meanwhile, hits the offensive boards and gets the ball back for us.
This is slipping away. Kind of need to score here.
Yeah. Kind of need
Right.
Steph to do something with the ball.
Yeah.
Wow, they're just leaving Wiggins.
They're just leaving Wiggins.
Okay.
He'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, man.
oh my God. Two Warriors jump into
Oh,
each
come
other
on.
out of bounds.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, it was a good hustle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Wiggs just missed it.
Yeah, I mean the shot is fine. He's
No,
been hitting
that's
that.
it. 4.5 left. Like, we need to have Steph at least touch the ball once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and really they've got to clamp down here. They've let a lot of easy buckets go on defense.
Yes. They need to.
Okay.
There we
They-
go.
No? Okay.
Tatum
Oh, boy.
throws it away. Steph.
Oh, careful.
Oh, there we go.
Come on.
Oh my God! How do you not draw a foul there at least? And then we
That's
just
what
get a
happens.
wide
How's
open.
that not- Yeah.
Yikes!
That's what
Bad-
happens when you
bad
blow the
sequence.
layup.
Come on.
Uh,
Dang.
timeout for Kerr. 10-point lead opened up.
See, again, I hate to nitpick because I love the guy. I love Wiggins. I really do. But I hate to
Yeah.
nitpick. And that's a situation where he doesn't make the turnover if the previous possession he didn't settle for the three and he actually, was more aggressive. So now you're playing passive. Now you've established that you're playing passive. And then now you're passive on that pass. Well, he should have just
Mhm.
gone up and dunked it.
Yeah.
And so that's something that he needs to learn. It's just, I mean, at least his decision making isn't as bad as Oubre's, and it's not like I hate these guys. I accept them for who they are. I'm just accepting them.
Yeah,
But
and
it's
this is
just those incremental little
this
improvements
is
that
probably
he
Wiggins' worst game since the first couple.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is just
playing
missed
pretty well.
shots. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this is his worst game as far as after the first quarter because he came out pretty well.
Yeah, and I mean he's 1 for 7
He's-
from
he's
3
there.
tonight. If he hit a couple of those open ones, it would look a lot different. But
But I tell you what, I mean, that's so hard to teach. Like, it's just like, how do you it's just film studies and the way you address it to him. You have to be, caring and not
Mhm.
dissing him like I just did. You have to be really nice about it. And
the other
just say,
side
"Hey,
of
look,
things,
be
I know
mindful."
plus minus doesn't mean everything, but in a game that you're down 10 and every other starter is positive, Oubre is minus 25.
Oh, wow.
It's just still not working. I don't think it's like a lost cause with him, and I
Mhm.
don't want to give up on him, but it isn't working.
It's not working consistently, that's for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the real issue is the boards. I think, frankly, if the rebounding was more equal, a lot of these other things wouldn't matter. But yeah, it's tough when you just give them 3 shots every possession. They're gonna make one.
Yeah, if you keep giving them shots, they're gonna make it. I mean, they're good players. You can't just Oubre, he's good sometimes, and then for me, he's either really good or just not performing at all. There's no in between.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Small amount of minutes from Bazemore, and he was really impactful in his.
Yeah.
Kind of feel like you might close with him instead of Oubre going down the stretch here, but I don't know.
I almost hope so because I feel like Bazemore is bringing a lot more to this game.
Yeah, and just having another shooter out there just changes everything. Even if he's not, he's not like Clay, but you have to actually guard him. That's a foul. Showed that replay, and Oubre definitely got fouled down on that. All right, can we get Steph a shot here, maybe?
That would be nice.
Oh my God. Wow. Fourth quarter offense has been horrific.
It's that, yeah,
What happened?
something
I
always
missed it.
happens.
Draymond tried an off-balance lob to Juan as Juan was fading backwards. So that didn't go well.
Fairly decent defense there. Let's go, guys.
Yeah. Again, the initial defense has
Oh,
been pretty
Steph.
good. Steph.
Incredible. Oh my
Oh
God.
my gosh. And one.
He got an MVP whistle. Yay.
Here we go.
Oh, finally.
I mean, Steph's the
Come on.
only thing working on offense. Just
Honestly.
you've got a few minutes left. Your only
That's
chance
so
here is
incredible.
Steph just go nuts.
Just,
Oh
yeah,
my
get the ball to Steph. Let's get some
How
points.
do you- Yeah, that was a legit
Beautiful.
foul, too.
Yeah, that's a real foul.
I mean,
He's
at least
just-
they called it.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, they don't even call it.
He and
Yeah.
Kyrie on those finishing spins off the backboard are incredible. So 7-point game, 3 minutes left. You kind of have to play almost perfect here down the stretch.
Yeah.
Also, hey, they listened to me. Bazemore came in for Oubre.
There we go.
Yep. At some point,
And
you just
Brad
gotta say,
Stevens
hey, look,
takes time out.
we're going to go with game performance. So, you know. Waiting for the highlight for that one.
Also, I just looked at these people's pages on ESPN and it blew my mind. Did you know that Looney is younger than Wiggins?
Oh, no, I
Wow.
didn't. I knew he was young, but I did not know he was younger than
I
Wiggins.
just forget how young he is because he seems like an old man out there.
Yeah.
He
It's
looks
just
like
because
an
he's
old
just
man.
so brittle.
And he's just been here longer than almost any of the other players. So, but yeah, he's 24,
And how old is Wiggins?
25.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Little babies.
Still young.
And
I
Ubre's
know.
25.
Little babies.
Yeah, just funny. I always think of Looney as like a veteran and not.
Yeah, I forget he's 24. I really felt like he was like 26, 27.
He and
just with how
Pascal are the same age.
Wow.
He must have come in crazy young.
Yeah, did he come in when he was like 19? Like
He
20?
must have. He must have a birthday that's late or whatever, so that like when he
Right,
got
like
drafted,
college.
he was on that young
It
age.
worked out.
All right, we're back. 3 minutes, need stops. Draymond bothers the pass. Good initial defense. Tatum's going to ISO with the shot clock going down. Draymond walls him up perfectly. Tice tries to bail him out. Wiggins, great rebound.
Trapped him.
All right,
Hey, we need
need
this.
points.
Go get that.
No foul.
Steph gets,
Right.
looks like he got raked on the arm there. Wiggins aggressive, gets the foul call. There you go, Wiggins. There you go.
Well, take it.
Yeah, that's what you want him to do now. Tice backing up and slapping his hands down gets the foul.
Nothing Tice could do. That's what I love about Wiggins. Oh, are they going to challenge this?
I don't know. They're looking like they might.
Brad is thinking about it. Come on, give him the ball to shoot the free throw already.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, I think Brad will keep his 2
Too late.
timeouts.
Oh, and he missed it.
Oh, God. The free throws have been bad, too.
Yeah, the free throws tonight have been pretty bad.
13 for 20 right now from the line.
Eesh.
Basically, only Steph hits both his free throws. Oh, my
Yeah,
God. He
everybody
missed
else
both
has
of them.
Not
Okay.
good.
I mean, this is just frustrating. Like,
Come on.
they're doing all the right things until the last piece, right? Like,
Right? Yeah, until
just make free
got
throws.
close.
You had a great defensive possession. You just had another one, but then Toscano gets the rebound foul by pushing off. 7-point lead, 106-99. Boston has the ball after Toscano pushed Tice on the rebound. Yeah, he did. I mean, Tice sold it a bit, but you can't extend your arm into a guy's back while he's jumping.
Mm-hmm.
At
Yeah.
least it's a side out.
Yeah. Good defense by Curry.
Hey.
Steal. Curry's
Tice
got
Island or Williams Island.
Yeah, Curry draws the
Come on, Williams.
3-point
You got no
foul.
chance. You have no chance.
Great
No
play by
chance.
Foul.
Steph. Yeah, Steph's got to just really force the issue here. It's time
Yeah.
to take over.
How
And he
is that
does.
even arguable?
Yeah. I mean, I get being
Right,
frustrated.
hilarious.
I get being mad as Williams that you got suckered into that, but you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
but you gotta take. I mean,
35, 10, and 7.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Make that
Steph's just
36.
cruising to 35, 10, and 7. My gosh.
right.
He
Yeah.
shot it with
I
his
mean,
laugh.
Williams got close to jumping straight up and down. He almost did, but he jumped a little forward into him.
Yep.
Boom.
Look at Steph's like, yep,
Oh my
plan that.
Yep, that's that smart foul drawing
Not
that
many
Steph
people
is.
can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, can Clay do that? Can Clay switch to his left? Right? I'm just saying, like that's some
I think so.
out of this world stuff.
So
Yeah.
4-point game. They've closed it. They've played really well the last couple minutes. 106, 102.
Under 2 minutes.
Need to
Down
get another
4.
stop here.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey,
It's
Juan's
on
playing
the
some
floor.
good defense on
Yeah,
Tatum.
Tatum has won. He's shuffling him into
Oh, no.
Draymond.
No,
Walker
no.
gets by. Brown.
Nice,
Another.
nice.
Oh, great defense. Pokes it
Come on.
out with
1.6
1
shot clock.
point.
1.6. Oh, they got to review this automatically under 2 minutes.
Yeah. Draymond with the great rotation. You saw him directing Juan around there too. Just
What was Jalen mad about? Foul? He wanted a foul?
yeah, maybe. Oh, that's just a clean strip. I think that's out on Draymond. I think that's
Pretty much timeout.
yeah, they'll look at
That
it.
might
but-
be out on Draymond, right on the tips there, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, might as well look at it, but
Right.
and it, regardless, 1.6 on the shot clock, you still feel good.
Turned out to be an exciting game.
Yeah, I
If
know.
you would make it's
Yeah.
so it's I feel like if you were just to look at the scores and not be watching this game, I feel like it looks a little bit more exciting than it is, because for me, I'm watching it and I'm just getting frustrated a little bit.
It's been a weird. It's been a lot. Yeah, like each quarter's been kind of pretty different. But it's nice to have an exciting game, even if it's stressful. There's been so many
Yes.
blowouts one way or the other that it's just kind of the fourth quarter's been pretty boring the last large chunk
Yeah,
of
that's
it.
what we were saying, that it's always been just one way or the other. So
It just turns into like, hey, is Wiseman gonna do a thing? Like, let's check
right?
it out. Yeah, frustrating. You kind of feel like if Looney plays the whole game here, we have a win, but we still might.
It's also like the turnovers and the bricks.
All right. 1.6. Oh, great defense. Are they calling that a foul? Are you
Oh,
kidding?
no.
Maybe
Ooh.
challenge that.
Oh,
Maybe. I think
I
he
gotta
came
see
from
this real quick.
behind.
Let's see it on the replay. That looked really clean. but
Who's the
maybe
foul
he's-
on? Is it Draymond body?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Um,
shot clock expired. Well, they got to check a few things.
That's the
Let's look at the
frustrating
shot clock.
thing is like it was
No,
about
they
to
have the
expire.
shot clock. Come on, Jimmy Jackson.
Man,
That's not
that's
even
tough.
Check Bazemore.
How do you, man?
Out. Yeah, the shot
Bazemore
clock
looks-
was good.
Bazemore's looks clean,
Who's
but
the
it looked
foul
like
on, though?
somebody might have got him on the body.
Yeah, who's the foul
Yeah,
on?
but no, but I mean, if the foul's on Bazemore, well, they're gonna fix it anyways. Let's see. I can't tell because it's too small.
It's hard to tell also because Bazemore got the ball clean, but he could have followed through into his
He
head,
could've-
which it's hard
yeah.
to see. Yeah, D Sale saying in the comments about how big those 2 missed free throws from Wiggins are. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
that's 2-point game or a 4-point game is a big deal. That's frustrating if that stands.
Yeah.
The other thing is there may not be enough evidence to overrule the
Yeah,
call.
True.
that's just really tough. Big bailout for the Celtics. You get them to a 1.6 shot clock, and then you bail them out with a foul.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why Wiggins was guarding Tice on that anyways. It looked like that would...
I'm going to credit Brad Stevens with the ATO on that one.
Yeah. I'm still surprised though that Draymond wasn't the initial defender there and then would have been able to move.
Oh, here's a better angle. You know what? Look, Wiggins kind of got him on the
Who's the
body.
foul on?
Yeah, I don't know who it got called on.
They just said the foul occurred prior to the shot clock expiring, but they didn't say who it was on.
Oh, that's tough.
Are they just saying that there was a foul, but we're not going to say on who?
Well, we could check the box score, but I'm tired.
I mean,
the play
Yeah.
by
play.
They called it on Bazemore. That's what the box score says, at least.
Okay. I would have called it on Wiggins.
Yeah.
I missed one. Okay.
All right.
5
So
points,
5-point
1
game. You need to score quick here. Let's get a quick hitter to Steph.
Oh boy.
Gosh. Okay. Open 3 for
Hero
Wiggins.
ball, Wiggs. You should have cut. Draymond
Again,
wanted him to cut.
Steph has 38 points right now. How does he not touch the ball on your must-score possession? Just
because Wiggins isn't quite there yet.
I mean,
Right?
it's a wide open shot for Wiggins, but like again, in this game, oh, nice pass.
Oh.
My stream is locked. Damn it.
Okay. Wiggins redeems himself. Draymond with
There
the
we
go-ahead
go.
pass. So 107-104, Boston has the ball with a minute left. Need a stop. Tatum gets by Bazemore, and Bazemore fouls him.
Bazemore with that reach around the back.
Yeah. Great pass there by Draymond. That's pretty incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Wiggins with the smart.
Wiggins down there with a nice clean layup.
Has Jason Tatum shot the first free throw for you guys yet?
No, he's about to.
Okay. Tell me when he shoots tell me when the ball is out of his hands on the second free throw.
Now. Oh, that's the first one.
Now. Okay.
Okay, made it.
5-point game.
Now.
Steph. Get Steph the freaking ball.
Right.
There it is.
There
Dribble
we go.
handoff. Step 3. Oh, bangs it out.
I mean, that's
short.
fine, though.
But yeah, I mean, that's
you
that's the
can't
most.
not
That's
have
the
Steph.
highest percentage shot that we got.
You
Right.
just can't have him not shoot when
We
you're
will take that
eating
every
point.
single time.
So still 5-point game. You still
Give
have
me
a
a
chance
list of
here if you get a
options.
stop or a steal.
Oh, Draymond, just
Draymond
a second
will foul.
too late at the foul.
Couple dumb possessions there at the end really
Wait,
made this
what's
tough.
this guy's name again? What Williams?
Grant.
Grant. I've been calling him Brian.
That's the
Grant
NBC
Williams.
anchor, right? Man, yeah, Grant Williams has been really good.
Yeah. It's cool to see a guy like that step up.
5th foul on Draymond. Not
Oh,
that
boy.
it really matters. The lead
Makes
comes
this
in for
around
shooting.
7. Need a miss here.
Okay.
He got
7-point
So we're
game.
down
You need a quick
3
3
possessions.
and then hope.
Yeah.
Steph gets all the way to the rim. Toscano
Gotta make this.
on. Juan with
made it?
another 3.
Oh, up for 3.
Okay,
There we
down
go.
4. Oh boy. Just go for a steal.
Yeah, I mean,
Trap now.
Right.
Trap Jalen.
Oh,
Too late.
man.
Oh, straight away. Oh, now you got a foul. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, wow.
Nothing? Wait,
Oh.
what? Wait,
Oof.
what?
Wait.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Now
Timeout?
Juan's
no.
hurt.
Juan.
Juan got an elbow burn
Yeah, I hope so.
on the dive.
Wow, that's tough. They almost got that steal like 3 times during
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that was an exciting loose
That's
ball.
a foul on Tatum.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that might be, I don't know. That's interesting.
Well, they got to review it regardless, right?
Yeah, they will.
What did they rule it? They ruled it a jump, maybe?
I think they ruled it a clean timeout for Tatum, that Tatum
Oh,
decided
Yeah.
it.
can we challenge that and turn that into a foul to Tatum?
I don't know, because they
We
didn't
can't.
call anything. I don't know if you can challenge a nothing.
Oh, I thought you said they challenged. Oh, right.
Now, Tatum just took the timeout because he was on the ground.
Huh.
But yeah, I think there's a case for that being a foul of him jumping on Juan.
Uh-huh.
What's that yelling?
It's a commercial. It's a commercial. My AirPods died. I'm having a lot of technical issues today.
Rookie.
It's been a rough day.
But thanks. I mean, you had to leave work early or whatever you did there.
All good.
I want
Worth it.
Tyler.
Mhm.
So it's all just up in the air for everybody right now. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah, so we're
But
back.
there were
Looks like Juan
12.2
is
seconds.
Yeah, Juan is here and playing, so nothing too bad on that elbow, which looked scary. And
That's why you wear elbow pads. I always
Right,
wear
yeah, that's why
elbow
you wear
pads.
it.
Oh, wait. What's Grant
Wait,
Williams
what?
doing at the line?
Wait, why is he?
Did we miss something? Did they
What?
miss a play?
Wait,
Wait,
and there's
Oh, he
only
missed one.
That must be what happened.
They must have come back late and they
I recall more than 12 seconds. I don't know.
yeah.
I think
Oh,
yeah, I
wasn't
think
it 12?
I think they came back late. They inbounded it and we missed both free throws though.
Go.
All right.
Oh my God, hurry.
Steph,
Just pop that,
you
Steph.
need
Pop
something.
it. He pops it.
Oh my God,
We're good.
almost.
Ah.
Wow,
Oh,
game over.
not enough time. Draymond got the rebound, but
I mean,
and a good tip by Damian.
hell of a
Good effort by
rally,
everybody.
but really
Nice, yeah.
we lost that on the boards a long time before this last few minutes.
Yeah.
If Steph
One of
doesn't
those,
have just an absurd game, we aren't close with what we were doing inside.
Right. This is one of those moral victory ones, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, again, just the Looney injury is so big. They were playing so well when he was on the court.
Mhm.
Even
Yeah, I hope I
Um,
hope it's just he's out just for today because they can't let like someone going out in the middle of the game shake him up for the rest of the game though.
who do
they
they
need
got
it.
on the schedule coming up? So you got Dallas. How big is Dallas and how big is San Antonio?
Neither team has like a center. They both have like
So we
big
got
power
lucky.
forwards.
Got lucky there. Because
So
we
yeah,
got Dallas on Thursday, Saturday. Then we got San Antonio back to back. How about San Antonio? They got LaMarcus.
they start LaMarcus Aldridge at center, and that's a small
That's
center.
containable. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
we don't need to
play
get
small.
anybody.
The
I'm gonna
issue though
put
is
down
just
the gauntlet.
the general rebounding problem. Like regardless of
Yeah.
if,
In
we
other
don't
words,
have to worry about Jokic or
correct.
Embiid or something. But like if we
Yeah.
can't rebound the ball, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. If we're turnovers and rebounds, like we can't get that handled.
This is a situation where they just need a rebound versus we need a guy because we're just too small. This is a situation where it's like it's fixable, right?
Mhm. I think so.
Even without Looney, can we rebound better?
Yeah,
mean,
if we
against
rebound
Dallas
better
and
and like
San Antonio?
regroup.
It's really Pascal
Yeah.
is the like
I
he's
wink wink.
the person to point to there, because like if you're gonna be a big, I mean, we said all this before, but again, he ends the game with 0 rebounds. Like that's just absurd.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
hmm
Yeah. So the bottom line here, our conclusion, our hot take is they don't need to go sign somebody.
I think it's kind of, I mean, I think in a non-COVID world, and they have a roster spot, like sure. I mean, I think they do need another guy. I don't see a way to get him in a timetable that makes any sense. Because again, like even if like let's say they go and they sign, they cut Smilegeach and they sign Dwayne Dedman like tomorrow, they still don't have him for another week because he has to clear COVID tests 6 days in a row. And then by
Right. So
that
6
time,
days.
Wiseman's probably back, basically,
Yeah.
right? And then you're like, all right,
Yeah.
what was that for?
Uh,
So I don't know. I don't think in this scenario that really matters. Although I
1,
do. I
2,
mean, they
3,
obviously
4,
need.
5, 6, 7.
But
Yeah.
like, what are you gonna do? You have Wiseman,
You're back against
Chris, and
Orlando.
Looney. That was your center rotation, and if they're all injured, you can't plan for all your centers to be injured. That's never going to be something you have a plan for.
hmm
But I mean, at the end of the day, 51 rebounds by the Celtics, 36 by the Warriors. Like that, just you're not going to win games like that. They're lucky they were close.
Yeah. Yeah, we pulled it out. I don't know how, but it's definitely interesting second half.
On the flip side, really a great game by Juan. I thought that was
Yeah.
exciting. He ends
Yeah,
up
he
with
played really well.
16.
Yeah, good rebound, good shot.
Yeah, him hitting 3 threes after I talked about him not being a shooter. So
Yeah. He heard you.
immediately proved me wrong. He'll get minutes. I mean, if Looney's missing any more games, Juan will have to play.
Good substitution.
All right, so we got to go pretty soon because I got to cover post game. But let's get your hot take, Gabe, going into leaving for Dallas tomorrow.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I think the highlight,
pretty
of
obvious.
course, the highlight, of course, that everyone knows is like the Luka Steph matchup. I mean, matchup narratively, they're not gonna guard each other or anything, but I think the Mavs have been having kind of a similar and interesting season as the Warriors have, where they've been real up and down for a lot of different reasons, but they are not the team that was like the NBA best offense last year. That is not what we've seen so far. It's been a lot of Luka carrying heavy load and not being very efficient even himself. He's like one of the worst 3-point shooters in the league right now. And he's been frustrated. And so it's hard to know what we'll see, but I think they're very much vulnerable and kind of similar to the Warriors. It's just sort of like we'll see how we catch them. Like are they on a good Kristaps Porzingis night or a bad Kristaps Porzingis night? And we'll hopefully have a chance if Draymond can do something about Porzingis.
Who else do they got?
Josh Richardson, who's been up and down, and then he was out for COVID for a while. They've had a lot of COVID-related missed time, so they've been all over the place.
All right. Well, thanks. I'm still getting set up post game here, but once I sit down, we'll have to say goodbye. Thanks for joining us, everybody, in the comments. Thanks to Kayla. And we'll be back Thursday with another game at Dallas. So we'll cover.
Yeah.
I'll go cover post game. If you're on YouTube, which obviously you are, you can follow all my notes in the community section, and we'll just go from there.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
So thanks. I'm gonna one last comment. Cool.
Yeah, people in the YouTube comments spiraling out in like being upset. Hey, we have a bunch of injuries and we lost by 4 points to one of the best teams in the East. Like, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's like, it's
some
a
moral
frustrating thing, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
It's okay. Like considering who is on the court, I think
We're
it was
hurt.
yeah, it could have been
Yeah.
a lot worse.
We played the second half with 0 centers and we lost by 4 points to a really good team. Like, it's frustrating, but no panic buttons, all of these like trade bomb requests or whatever. Just chill. Relax.
Yeah. God, everybody, as soon as we lose one game, it sounds like
That's
everybody's
the one thing. Like you're gonna get outed by me and Gabe and everybody else with Let's Go Warriors when you just every solution's a trade. Just stop it. Like that's a casual fan response. So sorry.
Yeah.
It's annoying
We have to all train
on Twitter
ourselves.
so much.
I know we got really used to like winning 90% of the games that we saw them play, but we have to like remember what it's like to watch a pretty good team where they're gonna like lose almost half their games. If like we have to just be okay.
All right, people, thank you for joining us regardless. And we will